fucking
Oh
start.
god,
So
the wonderful table.
Time to show. What do you mean? It is wonderful. Time to show the wonderful podcast layout. Here it is.
Oh my god.
In all of its glory. He's beautiful.
Did Cam just make the noise that his little guy is making?
Yeah, he is. He's so happy,
Beautiful.
bro.
He's so happy.
He's pogging.
Pogging,
Oh my
bro.
god.
Everybody here is a human besides me.
There's no problem with that, okay?
Yeah, we're not specious around here.
Yeah, you're fine. All right, that's all that matters. Okay, so I think it's time for us to officially start the Zcast.
The Zcast.
It's been way too long, honestly.
Yeah, it's been since like September, right?
Lord.
That was the last one.
Was that the last
So
one?
much has happened.
Well,
Yeah,
if we did it
feels like
before
it.
3D All Stars came out, then yeah, that will be the last one. Either August or September was the last Zcast.
Holy.
God damn.
It's been like 6 months.
Why did it take you so long, Monica?
All right, I'm not the one who calls the shots around here.
Oh my god. Alright, so since it has been a long time, we do have... There's some things we do need to discuss. Thank you, Redworm, for the sub, by the way. Oh my god, he reached 12 months! Oh, he's a green
Oh my god, Greasy!
Bro, nice green sea. But, yeah, thank you. But now, since it's been so long, last time I think we talked, the only Smash DLC character for Fighters Pass 2 was out was Min Min.
Yeah.
At least
Yeah.
I think she was out. Was she out?
She was
I don't even know.
out. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure she was.
Okay. So, because of that, we have to now discuss Steve,
We have
Sephiroth.
God damn it.
All three of these fuckers.
I discuss Steve, Sephiroth,
Technically
Pyra,
four.
and Mithra. I mean, the Pyra and Mithra discussions stay with each other.
No,
It's like true.
I'll have you know I'm a hardborn pyramid.
We also want to discuss some future DLC potentially, like who we think the final two characters are. But so yeah, so we're gonna have to give each individual character their own specific amount of time. So guys, how do you feel about Minecraft Steve?
Alright, see, as the stream's over, we don't need to talk about this character anymore.
All right, podcast over. Good guys. All right,
See, guys.
No.
I like him. I like that he's in the game. He's cool. I like him.
You're lame.
No, I like Minecraft, so it's cool.
You're cool.
I honestly wasn't expecting him to be in the game, but now that he is, I'm not mad about it.
Everyone
like,
has been
it's
saying that
cool.
it was kind of like no one said it was. I feel some people are saying it's obvious, but I feel like that's the wrong word. It's not that it's obvious; it's that it makes sense in terms of how popular of a series Minecraft is.
Yeah.
So it's like
I don't think it's very obvious over any other large franchise, but
you definitely.
yeah, when they put them in is like, I mean, yeah. It makes a whole lot of sense for it. God. Fun. I just hate looking at him. But he's
I also
fun
think he's really neat. Like I wasn't expecting them to go so far with the character. Like he's got a cool concept and everything. Like everything he does.
I
is
like
cool.
I like how Cam
What's up?
hates looking at him.
He has the same.
I mean,
like,
his render sucks ass.
I mean, what could they do with a box?
But like, he has better renders on the box art of his own game, so like, it sucks.
He does. His render actually is like my bit. Cause like even in the fucking in the little wallpaper they put him on, he's
he's on the ground.
When they put him on, when they put him on that, he looked like a fucking shitpost.
He looked like a Photoshop meme. Like they photoshopped him in there.
It was terrible.
Like, it didn't look like they drew him. If the person who painted that fucking mural drew him really well. I don't even know if they drew him in, but if they did it so well to the point where it looks photoshopped.
Oh yeah, on the mural, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, playing as Steve though gives the same feeling as playing as Min Min, where it's like it's not that character being put into Smash. Now you're playing their game. You're literally just playing Minecraft, whatever you play.
You're playing Minecraft.
And I hate it, but
it's so
fun.
funny.
It's funny.
It's funny. And
I
it's
love
sad.
it. He's hard. He's kind of hard to play a little bit, but like he's just really fun. He's a fun character.
I can't hate him to my core because he is funny, and that's all it takes for me.
He is fun. He's funny to look at.
He is funny.
You ever see him
When he
wobble
like
around
gets
when you
hit
hit
in the
him?
game,
Yeah.
he just flails. He
Yeah,
just
you ever
goes.
see him wobble around? It's a pretty good time, honestly.
You ever see him
He
just
is so
staring
funny.
down at his death and just wonder?
He's just looking down at the cliff, like, what happened? He looks down and like, you ever just? What if?
Never just.
And his get up is literally just as if he fell down, but just somebody hit the rewind button. There's no like prep of him getting up at all. It's just
It's just Minecraft. That's all you really can say.
It's just
Minecraft.
You're playing his game
It's
now.
Minecraft.
For me, when it comes to Steve, I love him and I hate him. Like, it's one of those things where it's just like, it kind of shocked me at first. But like Minecraft Steve, I mean, like kind of like we just said, like I mean, I kind of like everybody's like memeing at first, like, oh, Minecraft Steve and Smash, ha ha ha, raffle copter moment.
I didn't know people were excited for Minecraft Steve in 2002. Toast. Raffle copter moment.
No, but like he like a lot of people were like, oh, it probably will end up happening. And a lot of people were like dead bent, like, oh, it won't happen. And I saw a lot of people that day that were like
wasn't
extremely
expecting
pissed
it to
that he got
happen.
into the game. And I'm like, why?
Well, see,
Why
the
are
problem
you
with that
extremely-
is it's Smash Bros. Fans. You'll always have some weird people who get pissed at any character gets the.
Yeah.
Some people are mad about
Yeah.
Banjo getting in the game just because they don't remember just because they don't know who he is.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like they're gonna get mad at literally any character who gets into this game. There's no way.
And then
Yeah.
fun fact about Steve, fucking what is it? Steve was in negotiation for at least 5 years, like
What?
before
didn't know
Smashes
that.
existed. Like,
Oh
he
yeah, I
was-
think I did hear about that. Yeah, they were in negotiations with Steve for a while.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
like he was like, because I mean, so Sakurai has said multiple times, and like even like Smash developers just in general, like the Smash roster was decided, like all DLC and everything when the game came out. Like
yeah, it was already
whatever's
all
coming, it's not like new. Like this is something that they already knew for however long Smash has been on. What, 3 years now? 3, 4, something like that.
Yeah.
This game came out 2018, so it would be 3. It would be 3
Yeah.
this
It just
year.
hit the
I think.
3-year anniversary, didn't it? Or no, it did not.
The Switch did.
The Switch,
the Switch hit the 4-year
2019 was 1
anniversary.
year. 2020 was year 2. Yeah, this year in December will be year 3 for Smash Ultimate.
Yeah, because it came out around Christmas time.
It came out in December of 2018.
Yeah. Wait,
Yeah,
hold
he
on.
was. Steve was in cahoots for about 5 years.
Wait,
5
hold,
years,
wait,
like Foxy boy.
wait, hold on. Let me get through these notifications real quick. Thank Daniel with the $1. Since my guess who got their first speeding ticket for doing a 40 and a 25. Since my first sub message got ignored, I guess. Oh, I didn't read that because I think that was during when I thought I was streaming, but I wasn't.
Oh
But-
yeah, he did read that.
I might have been during
Yeah.
that time, but sorry to hear that, man. Thank you for the $1. And thank you, Gaming Dude, for the resub for 12 months as well. For 6 months in a row, 12 total. Also, he might also have the green Z then. That's cool. A lot of green Z's now. It's nice. It's nice.
Greensies.
Yeah, fucking.
I will
what?
be right back.
Fucking Steve. Yeah, he's interesting. His trailer was his
my
his trailer was interesting because I saw them fight. I saw Mario, and
Oh boy.
I was like, I think this was during the time where I was still semi-thinking Paper Mario was a possibility.
Oh yeah, we did.
So I was like, bro, is this where Paper? I was like, okay, he gets punched into another place. Like, is Paper Mario gonna show up in the cave, or like something like that? And I also saw like Darkness or something, and I was like, still had little hopes about Sora. I don't know. Darkness, I don't know. But then as soon as I fucking heard the Minecraft cave noise, I was like, oh my fucking god.
They did it. They
Like,
fucking did it.
as soon as they did that trailer really well. That was a really good, like, it kept
And
you
then-
sitting there wondering what was gonna happen next for a while, and then you were like, are you fucking serious?
And then we got the funny meme. You are being sent to Minecraft.
Sonic can now send people to Minecraft.
And again, I can't hate him. I just can't because he had the funny trailer of literally just eating in front of Mario and then just trapping him in there and just
I love that Mario's looking at him like, like he's afraid. It's so fucking good, man.
God, watching this trailer gonna feel so. October 1st, jeez.
To quote Zero at the time, I don't want Steve Mates. Put him back. Oh yeah, I think I did say put him back. I also said I don't want Steve Mates. Yeah, I still don't. I hate fighting Steve. He's annoying. Fighting Steve's annoying.
Yeah, the whole Steve reveal, the entire thing is a shit post, and it's great. The reveal itself is so good.
Hello.
What are we talking about now?
It's still Steve.
Sonic being able to put us in Minecraft.
So Sonic being able to launch people into Minecraft.
Yeah, like I wasn't expecting it, and then when it happened, I was kind of like shocked about it. Like I was like, he's actually in the game. What the fuck? Like people make jokes about it and stuff like that, and it's like.
Yeah, I felt.
And then when you actually see him there, it's like, wait, he's actually in what?
He's there next to.
It was kind of like the Sans thing, where like they put Sans in as a Mii costume. Everyone was like, "Wait, he's actually kind of in the game now." Yeah. What?
Seeing Steve next to Sephiroth is a very cursed timeline I do not like.
Speaking of Sephiroth, that's a pretty good transition to talk about Sephiroth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Steve got like what? He came out in November. I'm pretty sure, or October. It came out like, was it early October or the end of October?
It was the end of October.
It was something like that.
Yeah.
No, Steve.
It was actually mid-October.
Steve was October 1st.
It was mid-October.
Then hold on.
Because he came out like October 14th or something like that.
Steve was revealed October 1st. He actually came
out October 13th.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay, yeah, he came out.
So Steve got like the rest of October and all of November, and then they released literally Sephiroth in December.
God.
Like, and I remember Sephiroth's trailer is another way how you should do a is how you do a Smash Bros. Trailer, because that shit was
really good.
Sephiroth was released December 17th. Yeah, okay, yeah. Sephiroth was he was like the middle of December, yeah. Steve got a little bit of early December, but yeah, Sephiroth came out December 17th. Yeah, Sephiroth's reveal. I remember sitting there, I saw like the fucking cut and Galeem, and I was again still holding hope for Sora. I was like, maybe? Did he hit him with the key? And then all I heard was the dun dun dun. And I was like, holy shit.
That is the thing that gave it away, where it was like, oh my god.
They knew how to reveal it though. They didn't even show him yet. You saw him like so far in the distance.
They didn't even show him yet. You heard his song and you knew when you.
So it's like if you knew his song, you were just like, oh fuck.
Okay. My experience with Sephiroth, I was literally in a call with two of my buddies, and fucking as soon as that song played, I think I've never heard their mics peak as loud as they did.
The Discord garble.
I remember Steel fucking. I think in ours, Steel fucking was like, it's Sephiroth.
He was I remember specifically. He was the first one to point anything out. And he was like, it's Sephiroth, like in a really high pitch.
Yeah, and then I was like, what? And I was just like, oh my god, because like I was like, wait, he's right.
And what? And then it shows, yeah. Oh my god.
Steel's
and I was just like,
so high.
I was just like, oh my god. I've never like played a game that he was in or anything, or I never really was interested in them. But like, I was like, I knew how big of a deal it was. I was like, oh my fucking god.
Yeah, fucking. It was mainly my buddy Stark in chat. He his mic. I don't know what happened. Like they revealed.
I feel like some people's mics broke on them when that fucking happened.
They revealed Sephiroth, and after everything calmed down, like we tried calling for him in the call, like if he was there, and he had to go take a break.
Oh my god, he left.
Yeah, it's like he said in the chat. It's like, yeah, Sephiroth is the anime swordsman, so it was like
he is.
I mean, it's also the fact that he's one of them. They were adding a bunch of villains to the game, and he's literally one of the most iconic villains in video games. So it's like they kind of had to add Sephiroth.
You hear that theme, you know who it is.
Yeah.
When it comes to playing him in the game, though, like I honestly, when it comes to playing him in the game, I keep forgetting he's even there because of the fact that I only played him like once, and I don't really remember a whole lot about it, and like. I think I remember having fun with him, but like when we were doing free for alls with all of us, it was like so chaotic that I didn't even know what I was doing most of the time.
For me,
and I just
wait, you continue. Continue.
And I just I just don't remember a whole lot about playing him, and like keep forgetting he's there because I only played him once.
For me, he's probably the most fun Fighters Pass 2 character so far, honestly. Because like when you play Sephiroth, you feel like a boss character. You feel like you have so many options, and you feel powerful. And not even in the way where Ganon feels powerful, but he's fucking slow. You just feel strong as Sephiroth. To the point where it's like people need to fear you.
I do like that thing they did before he came out, where like you could fight him as a boss.
Yeah, as a boss, that was cool.
And he was actually like really hard. If you played it on hard mode, it was actually like really hard. It was really cool. I hope they do something like that again.
They need to do more stuff like that for characters.
And then fun fact about Sephiroth. Due to Sakurai's enormous video game industry clout, the cost to get Sephiroth from Square was a lot less than it would be for any other company.
He's reading this off some article.
Oh wow. So Square was like, so I'm assuming Square saw that Cloud was a good thing and decided to actually start giving him fucking Final Fantasy shit, because it seemed like they didn't trust him before with Cloud, but now I guess they.
With Cloud, it costed a lot more, I believe, but then with Sephiroth, it costed a shit ton less. I don't know the exact prices, but it costed like an immense amount less, which I believe so far now the most expensive character in Smash, honestly, is I wouldn't be surprised Steve, but
wait, I have to wait. Someone donated $5 named Zcast sponsored ad. And their fucking thing is this Zcast episode is supported by Doki Doki Vigilante, a mod that combines the aesthetics of Persona 5 and DDLC, and was made by Zero, Monica, and a ton of other great DDLC modders. So go download Doki Doki Vigilante, and its new Chapter 2 released today. What the? Are you guys sponsoring, like... Why?
They're sponsoring you with your own mod.
With my own thing? What a shill of a donation. Is it a shill if they're not the ones who made it? It's weird. It's like the weirdest sponsorship ever. It's like a sponsorship of your thing that's not even yours. It's not even theirs. Also, thank you for the 69 bits and the 31 bits, Daniel.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate it.
Also with Sephiroth, I love compared to trailers so far, like with Steve's it was like, oh yeah, that's really cool, but like we just mentioned in the beginning, like that trailer.
Sephiroth has the best trailer out of anyone in the second Fighters Pass, in my opinion. Like he has the best trailer.
Yeah.
He honestly, thinking about it, he might be, because I think I was talking about this with Monica, I think he might be like the character so far I've been the hypest for seeing in this game so far. Like even out of Fighters Pass 1, I think he's still like the character I think I like popped off the most at seeing.
For me, I wish I knew what fucking Persona 5 was when Joker came out.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't know it at the time.
Me too.
So
I remember like Zero's talking about, he was like, I know that you saw it on Twitter and you were like, oh my god, Joker got in Smash, and I was like, what? Who the fuck is that?
I wish I knew who Joker
and then
was.
now I'm just like, oh my god, I wish I knew he was.
Yeah, I wish I knew he was, because definitely for me, it'd either be Joker or Sephiroth, to be honest.
Yeah,
I thought he was talking about the Joker from Batman,
bro,
and I was like, what?
Bro, Sephiroth's,
How did that happen?
Bro, Sephiroth's trailer is really good, but you know who else's trailer is really good, who I'm tired of people sleeping on because they don't play the game? Hero's trailer. I don't play a Dragon Quest, but I don't know,
trailer was
man.
pretty
That
good.
trailer is actually kind of clean if you just look at it.
is.
Like the part where he fucking gets knocked into the goddamn wall, and then all the other heroes show up, and the fucking first hero is just standing in the back like he was already there. Like I don't know, man. That shit is
part
in
where,
the.
Yeah, I like the part
And
where
the
all
music's
heroes show
fucking
up.
playing, and like the dun 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 dun, like that shit's fucking clean.
That's pretty
I
good.
still remember fucking that stream when that direct happened. I was like, oh, another anime swords fighter.
That's the thing. He just gets relegated to that. But I was like, bro, I don't even play Dragon Quest, but I felt the power in that trailer,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, that was pretty. That was
was like,
pretty good.
that
When, like,
shit looked
like watching
amazing.
it over again for like the second time, it looked really cool.
Man showed up and was like, you bitches coming at you other RPGs. I invented RPGs.
I invented
some ass.
RPGs.
Oh,
He
somebody
really
else.
did. I thought Final Fantasy did, but I guess that game did.
Dragon Quest came
A
out
good-
before Final Fantasy. But
Yeah.
what were you saying,
Somebody
Toast?
brought up a good point that we forgot to mention with the Sephiroth trailer. They killed Mario. They killed Mario. They
Forgot
killed my boy.
They fucking did Mario the same way they did Cloud in Final Fantasy VII. He fucking except for
That
this.
freaked me out. When I saw that part, I was like, "Whoa!"
Except it wasn't in Mario's arm. Luckily, it was just in his
Yeah, it was in
overalls.
his overalls, and I was like, "Oh, thank God!"
I love
That
that
was
they kept
graphic.
the-
That looked very graphic. I'm
Bro,
not gonna lie. It's fucking Mario, but it looked
Bro,
scary. It looked graphic.
I agree with Meta in the chat. He said, "Drop Sora, and I can only pray to God that I'll be forgiven for what I would do." You just need to have Cloud, Sephiroth in a trailer. They're fighting, and then Sora
And
comes
then
in the
Sora!
middle.
Oh
And-
my God, it totally could happen too.
They're both. You can fucking. I want it.
I want it.
Let it happen.
You know, fucking curse me all you must, but I never played Kingdom Hearts, so I don't understand the hype for stuff.
Fuck.
I
you.
only played the first one. I only played the first one a little bit, and I didn't get very far. But I am very interested.
I am-
in
I
it.
know,
I'm
I know
planning-
who he is as a character. Like I know what Sora is, and I can understand why people.
Yeah, yeah.
I am
ignore him to
planning
death.
on playing all of the Kingdom Hearts games on the channel eventually. Like at least the main ones
Good.
that matter.
Because
I
I am interested in the game.
I want people.
wanna
I want to
see it.
introduce people to that. I want to introduce people to the series. It is a good series.
I might fucking tune in for that because like
Yeah.
I know like the stories are all really good and everything like that. So
The weird
I-
part
I-
is, I'm gonna say an unpopular opinion about Kingdom Hearts that we can't really discuss, but since you don't really haven't really played it, but because I know a lot of people, their problems with the Kingdom Hearts stories and stuff is that they're like, oh, they don't focus enough on the Disney worlds, like they don't like that the newer ones don't focus enough on the Disney worlds, and I super disagree with that because I feel like Kingdom Hearts is at its best when it's making its own, when it's focusing on its own original characters and their stories. Because I don't know, with that shit, it gets really good.
That makes
but,
sense.
But the Disney worlds are just like retellings of the movies. Like they're not that important. Like I don't care enough about Toy Story now with Sora, Donald, and Goofy. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, it's not that important to me.
I feel like,
but we
with
do want
a
more
game like
Disney,
that,
to be honest.
it would be more important.
Yeah, that's
for
why I was
other
like, it gets
characters to get
better when they
involvement.
do more stuff with their original characters because I'm like, I'm more invested in that. I'm not that invested in what Simba's gonna do because I saw The Lion King. I know what's gonna happen.
So, like,
Yeah, I played and watched through 3, and I don't know. I just felt like there was way too much Disney in it, to be honest. And it's like
I really like Disney stuff, so
without I don't know.
really
I
like
guess
that
spoiling
aspect
for
of the
people who
game.
haven't seen it.
I don't mind
but, like,
that.
No,
I
it
think
was just
even-
way too much
Yeah, even
And
3, I
wait,
think,
like,
lessened the Disney
movie
too.
plot.
Freaking movie plot, yeah. I think even 3
I was,
lessened the Disney. What are you gonna say, Toast?
I was gonna say with Sephiroth and Cloud, you know Maximilian dude, right?
Yeah.
Like he was on one of his streams, he was talking about it like it was like a theory, like how potentially Cloud and Sephiroth in Super Smash Bros could somehow potentially be canon to the Final Fantasy VII story.
Oh
It could
my
be.
god.
I could see it.
I could see it. Like I fucking don't know
Alright.
too much about that.
Oh wait, before we go on, you know something that we're talking about the trailer. We went back a bit. My the best we have to talk about it. The best fan reaction though, I just ate that shit up was when Byleth got revealed. I just That's my
that was the best fan reaction.
Holy
The
shit.
fucking Dante meme. What the hell is this? That fucking template was amazing. I fucking love it. What the hell is this?
That just made me love the character so much more than everyone hated her.
The bad part is the Byleth trailer is also severely fucking also severely fucking like treated poorly for like it's probably one of the funniest trailers I think I've seen for a character because like they poke fun at so much shit.
Yeah,
like it doesn't take itself seriously at all. The fucking guy when Byleth comes out, it's like, so the power to join Smash can swallow even the heavens itself. Like something like that. That shit was like the stupidest line, but they fucking knew it, and it was just hilarious.
Oh my
It
god.
was such a good fucking trailer, but everyone forgets about that because they're too busy being mad about Byleth.
Sword character, no!
Yeah. The fucking just like too many sword characters, perhaps. I was like, that's fucking amazing. Everyone just forgot about
Byleth's trailer was really good too. I enjoyed that trailer a lot.
I was one of the few who popped off for Byleth's sad face. It's okay, Stark. I was also happy for Byleth because I love Three Houses. I was more happy that Three Houses music was in the game than Byleth, but I was also fine with Byleth because I was fine with the character. But I was also just really happy for the music because I was like, yes.
Me and me and Stark were the ones that were mainly happy for that. Meta in the chat, he did not. He doesn't like Fire Emblem, so he didn't care too much.
Oh my god.
But yeah, fucking, that was fucking. I know a lot of people are asking me about the future Smash character predictions and stuff for the other second characters and stuff. We are going to talk about our predictions after we talk about Pyra and Mythra. That is on here. We were going to talk about like who we think are the final two or who we want and just stuff like that. We're gonna do that after we talk about chess with titties.
Yeah.
That was chat, not me. Just for clarification. I don't even know if we want to. I don't even know if we want to touch the fucking controversy about these characters, though.
No.
Oh my god, no, not really.
I don't know if we even want to touch that with a.
What with Pyra and Mythra?
Yeah, with Pyra.
Yeah, no,
I don't know if we
we're
want to
good.
touch that with a pole. I don't feel like discussing that.
I'd rather burn that with a fire and leave that in the back and see what happens.
Yeah, I'm gonna just talk about the characters and their inclusion. I don't want to talk about the fucking dumb jiggle physics stuff. No, okay.
busted.
So Pyra and Mythra, one thing I'm gonna say is their trailer angers me. The reason is because now it was going really well. I really liked that it looked like it was a Xenoblade thing. It looked like it was for maybe a Xenoblade DLC, even though honestly the whole thing at the bottom that said game trailer, not actual gameplay footage, kinda told you this was a Smash Bros thing. But
If you just didn't see that.
yeah, but it's like it was going so well. Then when he finds Pyra, it's clearly the final destination stage. What they could have did was keep them in the clouds while they're talking. And then when she says, I got an invitation to join Smash and reveals it, and he goes, what? Then the clouds disperse, and it turns out they're on Final Destination. You could have did that, but they revealed it too early to where everyone was like, yes, this is a fucking, this is a Smash Bros. Trailer. Like, I feel like they didn't really get the memo well enough.
It's a weird thing to forget also.
Yeah.
I was just saying about that entire trailer. Monolith Soft, the people who make the Xenoblade.
Yeah, they made the trailer. I heard.
Yeah, they direct that entire whole trailer.
Maybe that's why it was a bad reveal.
They revealed their own characters.
To be
poorly.
fair, though, fucking Min Min's was also kind of, as some people pointed out, I think I saw some people pointed out that Min Min's was also kind of bad with guessing because it was like, okay, we know this is an ARMS character. Who's it gonna be? It opens up with a ramen shop. Well, you probably know who this is then. Like, it's like, come on, guys.
I like more guessing. I like more pain, so I can assume. And then
or even like Byleth's was also like they instantly showed a Three Houses trailer. It's like, okay, well, it's Byleth. Like, it's like you could have did more banjo type reveal or Joker type reveal where you didn't know what the fuck it was until he showed that fucking letter.
Yeah.
I got a letter from Smash.
We just got a letter.
Yeah, fucking the way Joker flips on that card. God, I love that trailer.
Really good trailer. But yeah, that was Pyra and Mythra. The reveal could have been better in my opinion. Characters themselves really fucking fun. I really enjoy these characters.
I was not expecting to have
For
as much
them,
fun with them
it's
as
the
I did.
same. For me, for them, it's the same thing with Sephiroth, where I don't remember a whole lot about them because I only played them once. But they're fun from what I remember.
For me, I think it's a little bit because with Sephiroth, I can't really play him competitively because I have a lot of bad habits, and Sephiroth does not work with those bad habits.
Yeah.
So, well, with Pyra and Mythra, the bad habits aren't infected that much to the point where I'm actually considering picking them up. I'm not 100% sure yet, but they're really fun to play. I really enjoy them.
Fucking with me with Pyra and Mythra, trailer. I always still find it funny how my man Rex.
I did forget to talk about that. I do like how much they hammer in about, and even Sakura himself hammering in, where he's like, "I'm sorry, did you guys hear something?" Like how much they hammer in how Rex got shafted. Oh, to me that's funny. It shows
Speculation with fucking Rex and Pyra and Mythra was originally going to be like you get to play as all, like, I think it was either you get to play as all
he
three
said
of them.
that. I think Sakura, said that. He did say they were planning on making Rex playable with them, but I think he said, like, it didn't work somehow or something.
Yeah,
He was having some sort of idea where they played similar to Ice Climbers, but they were too different and too detailed to do that.
The whole building process for Ice Climbers was apparently made Sakura want to die.
I found that out too, but he said that I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still cool. Pyra Mythra, I love my girl Pyra. But fucking my Pyra stand.
Mythra's better. Fuck you.
All right. Anyway, I'm leaving the podcast now.
And I am leaving the podcast. Now, Bug, you now have a spot.
But no, honestly, really fun to play. Everything's great with them. I don't know, but like
oh my god!
I would say because I mean I'm getting close to playing Xenoblade 2, so I would say like I wish that I knew them before, because then I probably would understand the hype for the trailer a bit more. But I knew that, like, you know, just through Twitter and everything like that, Pyra and Mythra were like, oh, like fucking people are stands for those characters already before they got into Smash.
I will say though, I do want to say though, I feel like some people on Twitter were kind of exaggerating their additions. Like, some people were like, guys, we waited so long and they're finally here, and I'm like, the game came out in like 2017. I was like, it wasn't that long ago. It came out on the same console.
I fucking hate how cocky some of the fans were when that happened. They're like, bro, chill, please.
Yes.
I mean, I know I'm sounding like one of those hose mad type guys right now, but like, guys, I do not care.
It's like, it's glad they're in, but some people are making it act like there's no way they're getting it. Like, bro, it's on the Switch.
Please, just shut up about, like, you know, like, one of them was just like, all right, anyway, go play Xenoblade 2 now since they're in the game, because then that's how this works. And I'm like, people like that are like, that just, I mean, granted,
and then there were some people who were in the replies was like, I did play Xenoblade 2 and I thought it was trash. Like, so some people like, I did play the game, I didn't like it. It was like, but I like the characters. Just like, damn.
And then that fucking.
I still need to play 1. I still need to beat 1 before I play 2. I'm like far in 1, but I don't know if I'm that far though.
I'm beyond halfway. I'm like 4 chapters close to the end.
I would say that it's helped me understand Shulk more as a character so far, but it kind of hasn't. He just like,
now it's Ryan time.
Yeah, it made me like Ryan more. I don't know. Because it's like, Shulk as a character so far at least, yeah, he's there. Like, he's not, like, he doesn't really have a personality. I guess his personality is that he's too nice, I suppose. Because, like, there's a point in the game where he thinks that the sword doesn't belong to him still, and like he offers to give it back. Like he's like, "Hey, can I use this sword for a little bit?" And like the person who used it before, because I don't want to say names in case of spoilers, people want to play the game. He's like, "What? No, it's yours now. You know that, right?" He's like, I can't use it anymore, dude.
What a bunch of
This is a
jokers.
gift.
Yeah, he's like, you're clearly able to wield that shit. It's yours now.
What
I
a
guess.
bunch of
Yeah, maybe you
I love that
appreciate Ryan more. And Ryan isn't even a character in Smash. He's a fucking spirit, which makes me upset.
I just love Ryan as a character. I just love his lines. I just love everything about
man
Ryan.
talks all the time. He's like, now it's Ryan time. What a bunch of jokers. Like, you call him Ryan.
What a bunch of jokers.
Also, fucking, we have another. Well, first someone donated $1 saying for the king of stream. Well, I was like, the king. Oh, hello, king. But he's the king of streaming. Did you know that for $1 you can get a bacon cheeseburger off the dollar menu at Burger King? Is that what you're expecting me to use your $1 donation on?
That sounds pretty good.
Now you have to do that, take a picture and send it to Discord. This is where your dollar went.
You're right. Also, we have the Zcast sponsored ad donated another $5.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
This
God,
episode
what
of
did
the
they say?
Zcast is supported by teespring.com/AfroZero,
Oh my
where you
fucking
can buy
God.
AfroZero branded shirts, masks, and hoodies. We do not sell guns. Compared to certain Minecraft YouTuber merch, AfroZero
Oh
merch
my God.
just can't be beat. So go to teespring.com/AfroZero. I just would like to say I don't condone of any of these these. I did not make any of these. I didn't know this was gonna happen. I just
Somebody is doing this on their own volition.
They are. I appreciate the donations though.
It's just my fault, guys. I feel like we need to advertise a bit more.
Thanks, Ken. But fucking thank you for the donations and everything, and also for the people in the chat.
And the
People in
sponsorships.
chat, yeah, who are like, the people in chat will like donate and stuff or do bits. If I don't talk about them instantly when they happen, it's because I don't want to like break the flow. But like usually in between us switching topics, I will talk about any bits or any donations that happen. So you will not be missed. I will make sure everyone gets it. So if I don't say
You will
it
not be
instantly,
missed
that's
because you
why.
will be murdered.
Oh, I meant like, that's a little rude. But
You said it, not me.
Sell guns.
no. Is everyone done talking about Pyra and Mythra?
Pyra and
think
Mythra
so.
are just
I
ooga
am at
booga enough for my playstyle. I think they're main material.
They are a little bit ooga booga, just a little bit.
I don't know.
Exactly.
Are they Z-Broly from Fighters Ooga Booga though? I'm
I
pretty
don't know.
yeah, I was like, cause one,
Yeah,
there was one
Z-Broly.
stream, I think, I streamed Fighters once, and I didn't even know how to play Broly, and I was like, as a joke, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna play Broly, and I like, almost soloed a guy's entire team by just spamming buttons.
Oh my God!
Like, I was like, this is not fair.
They're
it's playing Z-Broly.
They are pretty
special kind of brain.
Also, where I think these characters stack on tier lists, I think Pyra and Mythra would be like around A to B. Sephiroth might also be around A to B. Sephiroth can break shields like they're fucking butter. Like,
Oh my god.
like it's actually sad looking.
The number of times I've accidentally broken someone's shield with Sephiroth, it just amazed me.
His down smash does too much damage to shields. Like, it's almost Byleth level, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Almost Byleth level.
It might be Byleth level, to be honest. It might be worse than Byleth, because it's just a
I think
fucking
it's down
instant
like
stab.
Because if it doesn't, the difference is if his doesn't break your shield, he might poke through it.
Yeah.
Byleth doesn't poke.
Yeah, Byleth does not poke. It just hits. So yeah, Byleth might be a little bit more dumber. But, so yeah, does anyone want to talk about Pyra and Mythra anymore, or is it time to move on to future?
I forgot to mention with Steve, he's a hard character. Fuck you, Zero.
Alright, Mister, that's what we were gonna, that was the fisticuffs. Mr. Toast likes to think that Steve is a hard character in the game, and I personally don't think he is not, I don't think he's near some of the harder characters in this game.
What do you mean hard? Like hard to fight or hard to play?
hard to play. Like
I still
I
think
see-
he's that hard.
I
He's a
see this-
little bit hard. But
I
not
see
too
this
much.
man in Twitter clip. Like, okay, everybody else that's like when funny characters come out, they're like, oh, it's time to go lab with them, everything. I'm like, oh, those combos, I could potentially do that if I took my time to do it. With Steve, I don't even know what's happening on my screen. Like,
Elvis,
It really is like Minecraft.
Elvis said you're talking to the man who can barely play Mario. You expect him to be good at Smash.
all right, Elvis.
Oh my god!
He's
you're,
really
you're probably
bringing-
the one who costed most of our lives.
He's oh my god!
Oh my god!
Bro, you did not have to come for this man's neck like this.
He's our friend.
Through this is nothing about 3D World. Okay, so I will say this about Steve's playstyle. Now, it does take some micromanagement. That is true. You do have to micromanage how much like materials you have, how much fucking like if your sword, if your weapon breaks. Like yes, there is some micromanagement in that. I will say that. So in a way, he's more difficult than like a regular character like Lucina or fucking Pikachu, you know, like regular basic characters. But in terms of difficulty, I don't think he's on the level of someone like Solid Snake or like
Oh yeah.
fucking Snake is just higher than everyone in terms of difficulty, so I don't know. No, I don't. Is anyone even around Snake? I would say he's on the same level as like someone like a projectile character like Link or like Toon Link. In a way, like where you have to like manage your projectiles.
The micromanage though of his is iron. All the other stuff doesn't matter that much. Like iron, you need to make the cart to recover sometimes.
That is true.
And if you have wood or anything else, all of them are like basically interchangeable in an actual fight.
That is fair. It doesn't really matter what you get as long as you just get materials.
You just need to focus on iron, and if that is, I guess, the micromanagement that.
And
puts his difficulty.
Well, there's also gold, which makes the rails go faster. There's also diamonds, that makes you stronger.
But the thing is, he'll still kill somebody with iron. He doesn't need need diamonds half the time. Half the time, any of his materials seems like they'll do a fat amount of damage. I think. So you
iron's the only one that really matters because you have the down air that creates the anvil, you have the down throw that creates the anvil, you have that cart you need iron for.
His up smash is very bad good.
His ups, that is the most accurate way to put that. Holy shit.
It's very bad good.
Sometimes it doesn't. I'm like, geez, man.
Yeah, sometimes it does some fat fucking damage, and sometimes he is looking up while the enemy is right next to him charging a forward smash, and he's like, oh.
That's the largest risk-reward move he has, because it will kill. But like, if you miss at all, they can make a sandwich before thinking about smashing you. Like forward smashing you. It's ridiculous.
You're fucking dead, bro. Steve is dead. You're removed from all queues.
I fucking like, because I remember when Steve first came out, me and Zero were like talking, like I was just like, dude, Zero, he looks like a kind of hard character, and Zero was like, no. I was like, but whoa, you see what this man's doing?
I was like, no. I mean, okay. Now, I think, because I feel like we're getting confused with, he could be hard, but he has potential to do crazy shit. I think that's the thing. Like,
those clips are crazy.
Because my point is, you don't have to do the crazy shit to play as him optimally. It's just that he has the potential to do that crazy shit. The crazy shit is hard, but you don't have to do it. It's kind of like it's not like Solid Snake where you have to do the crazy shit in order to be really fucking good with this character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Twitter combo where it's literally Cloud at 0%? If the Cloud is literally brain dead, doesn't know how to do anything. If you just you jab down air and then build and then he can't recover.
Oh my god!
I just still can't believe we're in the same game where I can say the words. Yeah, man. What about the Steve matchup?
I think everybody collectively just ignored the Steve matchup because I've never heard anybody in any tournament video
They don't
ever.
want to. They don't want
Exactly.
to talk about
They
it.
don't want to talk about
They don't want to say the Steve matchup. What's Steve's matchups right now? 50, I think it's a 50-50 for Steve and Solid Snake.
I've never heard anyone ever talk about the Steve matchup with any other character, if good or bad. It's just, oh, they're just playing against Steve. All right, we're just gonna wait this one out.
Steve, fucking Steve, bro. Just can't
It's the
believe him.
Steve Tech.
Steve Tech. Oh, the Steve Tech is to get your iron and really optimal iron placement. You know what's the optimal block placement on Steve?
Oh my god.
Okay.
He does have some crazy clip moves, though. I will say that.
He can be stylish. He can definitely be stylish. Okay, but
All of them
now
are at the
future
end, too.
DLC topic.
All
Who
right,
do
now
you
this is
guys
where we all
want
come
for-
at each other's throats.
Yeah. Who do you, all right, so we'll go down the line and say like who we want for our final 2 characters, or who we want and who we think it is. I guess we could do that.
I will just bring up my bingo card one more time. I'm pretty sure I got it this time. I'm pretty sure.
Do you still have your bingo card so I can show it on stream?
I can get it.
Yeah, I was like, get your bingo card so I can fucking show it on stream, because I need to fucking. This man's bingo card is definitely something.
It's absolutely something.
Guess all he does that. Monica, who's your final 2? Because all I've heard from you is Spyro.
Well, yeah, Spyro.
You don't even want. You don't want any other character.
I've never really thought about it, honestly. Like, the only character I've really wanted in the game is Spyro.
That's fair. I can understand that.
And I never really
Like-
thought about it further than that, because I didn't care that much.
But like, if you had to pick a character just out of a hat, like in your general knowledge of characters, that are like, oh, they have a possibility in Smash.
Or at
you'd
least
probably
you'd be
think-
fine with them being added.
If we had, if there was going to be another Pokemon, I'd want Inteleon.
You're fucking. That's the worst thing you could say. Never. Monica doesn't get an opinion anymore.
Okay.
She wants a Pokemon. Get her
I
out
know.
of here.
I am aware that I am a part of the problem, but I don't care.
I am aware.
I am aware.
At least she has that going for her, right?
Yeah, at
She
least she's
knows.
aware. I mean, the first step to having a problem is knowing you have a problem. First step to solving your problem.
There's Cam's bingo card, by the way.
Oh wait, did he send it? Okay,
Yeah.
I can put it on stream.
I'm pretty sure I got this, guys.
Yeah, Cam.
Yeah, you
Oh
might,
my
you might,
shit.
you might be right about this one.
Okay, hold up. So let me plus. All right, so yeah, Cam's bingo card. As you can see from this, he might be onto something. Cam has a pretty diverse roster of characters that he really wants in Smash Bros. As you can
There's
see,
nothing short.
Put my boy in Smash,
Oh, there it is.
Sakurai. Put him in.
it's honestly like I think I've said this before, but it's honestly kind of scary how long it's been. Like, if he does get in, or the fact that it looks like he might not get in is actually kind of worrying to me, because I'm like,
Yeah.
If he gets in, wherever I am, I'm going to pass out.
because I'm like, it feels like he feels like a shoo-in. It feels like Crash should be in this game, and it's to the point where I'm
I
like, the
legit
fact that it took this long.
He was going to be in for Steve's spot because the games came out right after another. It was like the best year for Crash.
Crash
And
4.
Bruh, that's why I hated Steve so much, because he took my goddamn Crash spot.
I know Steel hates him because he took the Microsoft rep, and Steel really wanted Master Chief. So I know Steel hates Steve for that reason. It's definitely a little worrying. All right, Toast, who's your final 2?
Oh boy, I have a mouthful. You sure you want me to go next?
I mean, yes.
Okay, so first character. All right, these are my wants. All right, so my wants. All right, first character, next character. Right,
What?
is good old Dragonborn from Skyrim. Okay, so listen to me here. I have such a brilliant idea in my mind for how they could reveal him. For instance, like, I don't know, like, you know, the typical have everybody fighting or whatever, and then they can either go a meme route or they could go a serious route. Like, the meme route is that everybody's fighting or whatever. Like, I haven't really thought about it too much, but like this, like the way that they reveal him officially, like So say for instance, they're fighting, and then like I don't know, another Sonic type thing happens where they like punches somebody,
Why
and
are
then
you like squeaking?
Because fucking, as soon as Toast said Dragonborn, everyone in chat, who? What? Is he serious? What? fucking Toast friend, whack. And then Cam, whack. Whack.
Oh,
all right, I understand.
No. Let
Yeah,
the man
understand.
continue with his dream. Continue your thing, Toast.
Like, okay. So then, like a meme route, like I don't know, somebody punches and it goes to black, and it's like, "Hey, you're finally
Oh my
awake."
god! I don't know.
Oh
I don't know
my
if the
God.
Japanese audience would even understand that joke.
Yeah.
Hey, you're finally awake. Or more like a serious route is fucking Alderman comes in, and then everybody's like, "Who the fuck is that?" And then fucking Dragonborn comes in,
What?
Foster they show us like,
Why are you saying Alduin comes in and everyone's like, who the fuck is that? They're gonna see that it's Alduin.
well, like you know what I mean, like
no, he
well,
meant the other characters. I'm pretty sure.
yeah, the other characters in the like that are fighting, they're gonna be like, "Why
Oh,
the fuck
okay.
is this dragon here?" Like kind
So
of like
they're
a
just a
Rathalos type
dragon when
situation.
everyone's fighting a dragon. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like the Dragonborn comes in, Foster they show off his gameplay and everything like that. And then for his move sets, I already have so much in my head. Like
Oh
he could
my
like he could
God.
like it could be like a hero
This man's
thing.
about to mod Smash Ultimate with fucking Dragonborn.
There's a modder who is listening to this, writing all of this down.
Like, and then for a moveset kind of like hero, we could down B like there because there's like the different spells you can
Different
get,
spells.
conjuration, fucking
Mhm.
like and everything like that. And then for like he's just a typical sword shield character, kind of like hero in a way. He'd be kind of like hero in a way, but not necessarily. Like that's just my dream. In chat, you could fuck off. Chat.
I give the
That's
man
my
credit
dream.
for how much determination he has about him. Right? He
He
really
put it
thought
on
it through.
Yeah.
You will literally see me cry if Dragonborn gets into Smash. You will literally see me break down in tears because Skyrim is one of my favorite games of all time.
You
So-
hear
Yeah, it's
all
pretty
this
good. I
thought
haven't played
that
a lot of
Toast
it.
put into this, and then you just see my picture with all my effort, quote unquote effort.
Fucking literally is that fucking meme. With fucking Toast is the fucking Sakurai reveals popular big JRPG guy and not Scrimplo Bimplo, the lovable Scrungo from the great platformer.
Scrungo.
Cam wants Scrimbo Blimbo while Toast wants popular big JRPG guy.
And then for second wanted character, it's honestly either a toss-up because granted I haven't played Kingdom Hearts, I understand the hype, so it'd either be Sora,
Yes.
and then just for children, like fucking my childhood, I really want Master Chief.
I mean,
So-
I also would want Crash, if not Spyro. That was my other one, I guess.
Cam's like, yes.
Everybody
Yeah, keep on my
hated my
team.
fucking everyone.
If I'm not allowed to have Spyro, then Crash would be just as good. Even though I haven't really played Crash. very much.
Dragonborn gets in, he's gonna be buggy as shit. Sakurai likes to be true to the game,
Oh
and
my
he's gonna
God.
be broken. He's gonna fall through the ground.
God, I'm not sure if you can tell. I'm just really passionate for Dragonborn.
I mean, I give you the credit for the passion. The only thing is, if he did get in, I don't think they'd give him a hero down B, because I think because the thing that I saw with Hero, and the thing a lot of people were talking about this, because it was when people were complaining about Hero's crit thing, and they were like, why does Hero get crits, but no other RPG character gets the crit? And it's like, because he was the first one. That's why. So he gets all the RPG elements. So it's like, I don't know if
Yeah.
they'd give him the same down B as treatment. They might give him a down B, but is like a different working one. Like maybe his down B lets him switch his weapon. Like maybe instead of using a sword, he can switch to like a two-handed sword, or he switches to like an axe, or maybe like he'll switch weapons. Maybe they could do that. Like him doing that instead of the spell thing, because maybe like that might make him too similar to Hero.
Yeah, I think with all the DLCs, they're gonna make them very different in like
It seems like they want
as
to make
many
them very
regards as
unique.
possible. That's one of the special things about Hero, and I don't think they're gonna want to copy that for another DLC character.
But if he gets
Yeah.
in, then that would be. I mean, it depends on how he plays. It would definitely be weird. I would definitely be weird
We
seeing
cannot
Dragonborn
count
walk
out
around with
weird. We
Banjo
have
Kazooie.
Steve Zero.
What?
We can't count out weird at this point. We have Steve. Weird does not matter anymore. weird is a figment of your imagination.
Steve can look at Bayonetta's ass. It's weird.
Also, just want to sincerely apologize for saying "fuck you, Chad." I didn't mean it. I was in the heat of the moment.
No, it's okay. Chat's used to it. I say "fuck you, chat" to them all the time. They're fine.
Oh my god.
Chat doesn't have feelings. They're fine.
I just really want to.
Twitch chat is invincible. They're fine. They don't have feelings.
I just really want my boy. Goddamn it!
Don't listen to their sad faces.
Put my Tetris L in Smash.
I'm crying right now. Crying. See, don't listen to them. They're lying. They're like sirens. They're trying to bait you with their song.
Lying once again.
But then for that's for me. Like, as you can tell, like, I've been thinking about this whole Dragon Ball thing for a while. But then Master Chief, like, that's just kind of like just one of my wants, because, like, you know, funny childhood. That was part of my childhood right there.
With my characters, I'm gonna go with the one that I'll be trying to think of another one that, because there's one obviously I keep repping for. I'll say the one that I haven't talked about too much, because I have a lot to talk about the other one. So this one though is a new one I picked up. I want fucking Eggman.
Yes,
because they're adding so many villains. They're adding so many villains into this fucking game, and I'm like, you're missing one more iconic villain, bro. Like, you can't tell me Eggman is not an iconic villain. Like, when you think of Bowser and like fucking, you think of Eggman before you think of King Dedede. Let's be honest. Like, you think of Eggman, he is like the villain. He could show up, he could have a little mech, you know, he could have his giant, he could be in a mech if he needs to, a little punching mech or something. You could do so much with Eggman. He could work.
There are a lot of different things they could do with him, because he's had like a bunch of different or has shown up in a bunch of different forms.
Yeah,
essentially.
You could even give him a Smash Bros exclusive mech if you need to, for him to ride in. I don't think Sega would mind too much. You could definitely give him that, and it could definitely work. Like, I even saw like a concept on Twitter of how his trailer could be. They said like you could play off of the Banjo trailer thing with Donkey Kong and Diddy sleeping again, but this time Sonic's inside there. And then Eggman comes and like bashes the fucking house down. I was like, yeah, that could fucking work. I want Eggman. Give him to me.
I would love that.
Also,
oh my god, this guy, fucking Fixter. What if you get Eggman, but then Jonesy from Fortnite's the last character?
Bro, I don't care. We got Eggman. But now, the other character who I want is obviously, look, man, I just want Sora. Like, I understand people are gonna be like, we have too many sword characters, but in my personal opinion, sword characters don't fucking matter, because a lot of the different sword characters don't even play similarly to each other. Marth doesn't play like fucking Steve, if you count him as a sword character. Marth doesn't play like Sephiroth. And Sephiroth, even though from the same series, doesn't even play like Cloud. And Cloud doesn't play like Hero. Like, all of the sword characters don't even play similarly to each other. So in my opinion, it doesn't even matter if there's another sword character who gets in the game.
They just have to change the play style of it. That's literally it. The sport doesn't matter. There's like more hand-to-hand characters that fight more alike than the sword characters. And also, I grew up with Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is my game. I grew up with it. Me and my brother grew up with Kingdom Hearts. Because I know if Sora got in, he'd be fucking yelling about it too. He'd probably fucking text me about it.
Yeah.
Like, because that shit's like, we both like fucking want Sora in this game. And it's like, it would be amazing. It'd be perfect. And it's not like it'd be impossible, because you can discuss it with Disney. Disney doesn't even fully own him. They own him, but they talked to Nomura anyway about it. So it definitely is possible. And I remember that one video came out, because it got Sora for Smash trending on Twitter. Or there's that one video that came out by somebody where he was basically discussing how Sora is actually possible. To get into the game. And I'm just like, yeah, it's like, even if they don't want to represent any of the other Disney characters, that's fine. He has tons of things for his moveset to where the other Disney characters don't have to show up in his moveset.
Yeah.
Like, you don't
that actually would be a problem. Well, not a problem, but like if they did decide to bring Disney characters, I could see how that would be a problem.
It's like if if they don't want the Disney characters, they could easily put in a bunch of things that don't have it. And for spirits, if you don't want any Disney character spirits, easy. You got Kairi, Riku, Roxas, Axel, fucking Ansem, Xehanort. Like you can use a bunch of the other original characters they made. It would work.
Yeah.
His moveset would be cool. His neutral beacon when he throws the Keyblade, fucking his final smash, his fucking limit, bro. He can say some dumbass shit that he says in the game too. He can be like light.
That is a plus of all these characters.
All the RPG characters say dumbass shit, and he'll add to the list, baby. I would fucking love to hear the dumbass shit that he says. It'd be amazing. I want him to say that Kingdom Hearts is light. Or like, give me strength when he uses the final smash. Oh! It'd be beautiful. I need it.
Oh my god, who is this sponsor?
Oh, my fucking sponsor again. We'll fucking talk about the sponsor once we fucking switch. Do I have anything else to say about Sora? I just want him in. Please.
Just gotta pray. That's all you got left to say.
Sakurai, I'm looking at you.
Better not take away the lines. That's all
He's
I
got his
got.
hands in the heart right now. He's looking at
I know he said the characters who are the last two characters have figures. Sora has figures. There are figures of him. Damn it, Sakurai. Just do it. It'll be amazing. And honestly, even though people will be mad about it, you know damn well he will still blow up the internet. Because there is still a good amount of people who have been talking about him getting in. So even the people who don't want him in will still attribute him blowing up the internet because they'll talk about how much they don't want him in. So...
Was it Steve that broke Twitter?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I believe so, yeah.
And it's like, I don't even think it was a positive broke Twitter. I'm pretty sure it was a oh my god broke Twitter.
Yeah.
I think Sephiroth might be the only DLC character so far who was like the most, like, even though he had some backlash, obviously, but I think he had like the least amount of backlash out of all of them.
Yeah, everybody's like, it's Sephiroth. You can't be mad at that. Like...
Yeah, because everyone was too busy being like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I still, also, it's also a random thing, because I just remember because we mentioned Sephiroth, I still love that he has the fucking fire in his fucking victory screen, and like the fucking, when he wins, it just does the Sephiroth. That's fucking amazing.
They need to do, I don't know, I'm confused now, because I don't know if I want more characters to do stuff like that, or just leave Sephiroth, because his was good. His was like special.
That is a good, because I mean, there are other characters who like Joker has a different background. He has like
that's true.
The scrolling background. So I wouldn't mind it if more characters had it like that. But because Sephiroth has like, because I don't think anyone will fit, because even though Joker has it, no one fits like the fucking just like utter the sheer menacing aura the Sephiroth has. He just fucking looks at you.
It fucking leaves.
Yeah, they just fucking walks away into the fire. That shit's too fucking good.
God.
Fucking after Cam's characters, I just want to mention a quick little factoid of him, but that's all I gotta say.
Sora not being in would be quite comical, though. It won't be comical, it'd be sad.
We'll go use the restroom real quick. I'll be back.
Alright. I would say it'd be funny if the final character was Waluigi, though.
Oh my god.
That would blow up the internet. That would actually make history, but see, that's the problem.
I don't think it's worth it.
The problem is, it would make a lot of history if Waluigi got in. But, just like how we said Sora not being able to be comical, Waluigi not being in Smash Brothers fits his character perfectly. Because the whole point of Waluigi's character is that he feels like he's being cheated constantly. So that's why he cheats. So it's perfect that he would not get into the game. Because it feels like he's being cheated.
Oh my god.
Because he, like, be the only Mario character who's basically not in the game fits Waluigi's character so much.
That is him. Just not be.
Yeah, like it's just him. Him not being a character is perfect. Maybe that's why Sakura didn't put him in. Exactly. Or the fact that he's an assist trophy, that too. Assist trophies are
there's a lot of possible reasons and reasonable reasons why he's not there.
There's a lot of reasonable reasons. any character is gonna get backlash. Remember the people who wanted Scrimblow Blimplow, the
Backslash.
lovable Scrunko will complain. That is true. Until Scrimblow Blimplow's in the game. Always
They're
get
gonna
fucking
complain that he
backlash.
wasn't in it sooner.
I said fucking.
I'm back.
I said fucking backslash. Every character will get
You said
backslash. Backslash. Also, okay, so before we continue to the next topic, let me do the notification. So Magic with the resub of 15 months. What is
Cool.
this? He put like a rap song in his fucking message. Thank you for the resub, Magic. And another $5 from the Zcast sponsored ad. This podcast is supported by Natsuki's Piano Archive, a channel on Zero's Discord where you can listen to the wonderful music created by Natsuki, one of the admins. Most of, if not all, the songs in there are absolutely amazing, so go check it out today. Fun fact about Natsuki too, she did make the ending credits cover of Beneath the Mask for our mod. So that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Natsuki is very good at making music.
She
This
is.
is how you know you've made it large, Zero. You've gotten sponsors already.
Of myself.
Sponsors of your own things.
Wait till we actually get sponsors on this podcast. People are gonna think we're like joking. We're like, no, guys, we're serious. Fucking
Guys, we're serious.
Clorox DM'd us.
Clorox?
I don't know.
Why are you sponsored by Bleach?
Okay, so we spent an entire hour on the first topic.
Wait, did
Okay.
Cam say his characters?
Yeah, I said
Crash.
Crash.
Now
Yeah,
Eggman.
we said
I
Crash.
wanted to
Oh,
know.
yeah, I wasn't here for
Oh,
that.
yeah, he agreed with Eggman, right?
I was taking a piss. Whoops.
Oh, no,
Eggman will take a close third to the L piece from Tetris.
What the block? I kind of want. I would fucking block some touch.
Everybody, I know. There's a little hate at everybody. I know. It's okay.
It's because it's like if you get the Steve is like the what the fuck, and if you get the blocks from fucking Tetris, that's what it's like. What is this game?
What even is this game anymore?
Everyone is here. He was right. Sakurai was correct. Everyone is here, bro.
Give me the L piece.
Oh my god. All right, so yeah, we spent an entire hour on the first topic.
Can I just say one more thing before we
sure.
move on to from Smash? So it's just a more Smash stuff kind of. I guess it could kind of go in the future character thing, but it's just like from a credible leak, there was originally going to be some Minecraft content in base game, as long as like an Arms character and a Xenoblade 2 character, which were originally planned for like base game type deals.
That makes
But
a
then
lot
we're
more
cut-
sense than DLC.
But then we're cut due to time restraints. So then a lot of Fighter Pass 2 seems to be content where they what they wanted like from base game. Like, aside from Sephiroth, the last two characters could stem from what they wanted from base game. And if anybody's curious who that credible leaker is, the name's Virgibene. He's the guy Yeah, he's the guy who leaked Isabel, Ken, and Incineroar before the game's launch. He also leaked Hero and Banjo, I believe.
See,
So-
and it's like the only thing that's funny about that is that it's like I've kind of stopped believing fully in leaks just because of the fact that none of them mention Sephiroth. Like,
Yeah.
Sephiroth wasn't mentioned like once. And then it was like, that's why everybody like shit the bed, I think, mostly when when he showed up, because everyone was like, whoa.
Oh yeah, everyone was
what
really
the
into the
fuck?
leaks, and not a single one of them said that. It was
Like, we didn't
the
even know he was an
biggest surprise.
option. Okay, so, well, since we are changing topics, I guess I can talk about the two fucking donations we just got. Thank you for the 95 bits, Farrah Foxy, and Meta Zone Boom, toast your friend, donated $5. This
Oh, boy, what did he
$5
say?
is what I offer for you to regain your brain and play Super Broly and not Z Broly. Come on, you could be Smart Ape and not Bad Ape. I might try Super Broly, but I'm not sure. Z Broly is funny, but I might try Super Broly a bit. I will have to see.
My man's donated $5 just to tell you that.
I might try him next time. I do kind of know a bit more with him, it seems, so I might try him a bit more. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so I did not expect to spend an hour talking about Smash Bros, but that's okay, because I don't even know if we'll be talking about this stuff too much, but we might. We'll see what happens. So now, March 31st is coming up.
It is.
It is March
boy.
25th. And we all know what happens on March 31st. The new Among Us map. But not only that, Mario fucking dies.
Mario fucking dies.
Mario dies again.
They remove Mario 3D All-Stars and Super Mario 35 from the store. and their physical releases, well, the physical release of 3D All-Stars will also not be on any store shelves. So yeah, the games are basically going to be fucking done. And basically the thing in here that we're questioning is, do we think they're going to be coming back after March 31st, or do we think this is straight up like done and done? Like this is just Nintendo being weird.
I doubt that it'll just be done, because like the only way to play Mario Sunshine without a GameCube is the Switch. So like if you didn't buy it in the time frame, it's like, is it just gonna be gone again, or like what?
I mean,
like, I don't think it'll just be gone again forever until they port it to like the next console that they make or something. So they'll probably bring them back separately on the eShop. So like you could buy Mario Sunshine separately and Mario Galaxy separately and Mario 64 separately and stuff like that.
I don't know. It seems Nintendo doesn't seem to really care a lot too much that people want to play their old games.
Yeah, because it's like, because I used to be on the side that they're totally gonna re-release it, but then I remembered something. Monica, remember
what?
The Legend of Zelda 4 Swords anniversary thing?
Yeah.
Remember how that was limited time and they just took it off and it never came back?
And it's rare now. Yeah.
So that's what makes me think like Nintendo's not super like this isn't the first time.
But that was like on the DS. That was a while ago.
But that was still
so,
a
like,
port of an old game though. So, well, to be fair though, the thing that does give me a little bit of hope for this is the fact that they updated 3D All-Stars, weirdly enough. Like, they've been updating the game. Like, they added GameCube controller support to fucking Mario Sunshine to where you can use the triggers. They fucking added, what did they do? They fixed something else as well, I thought. Like, that wasn't just that. I thought they fixed something else with 3DO. Like, they didn't just update with that. They did. The fact the game's getting updates, which was weird. And I'm like, why would you update a game that's going away after March 31st? It just feels weird to me.
Well, I mean, if they just fixed something that was messed up already,
I guess. I suppose.
I don't know. It's not like network updates or anything. It was like, oh, this it's not like it needs like balance changes or anything. That could change.
Balance patch. They added inverted controls.
Personally, I feel like they'll bring it back.
That's also the thing to do is like, oh, we released it before it was like completely working, and now we'll fix it after it's been out for however long it's been out.
Yeah. Also, they added invert controls for Sunshine. That's what they did before they added GameCube support. Right, thank you.
Even like, why? Why before the GameCube? Yeah. Why would you add that? Why is that more necessary than playing with the actual controller the game came out on?
Yeah, they were like, first have inverted controls, and then they were like, okay, now you can just use the GameCube. Like,
what?
Why? Nintendo, you weirdos.
Maybe they couldn't do it in time.
That's what I'm saying. It's like they just released it early. That's why I don't think the updates matter that much. It's like, oh, we'll release it now.
I don't know if it was that they released it early. I don't know if it was that they released it early, but they had a lot of. They probably weren't working on it as much as they were supposed to be because of like the funny virus, you know.
Oh yeah, I mean that's fair too.
That's fair. I mean,
yeah, that kind of sucks.
Because, like, apparently, due to leaks, it was supposed to be announced in, like, April of last year and then come out in September, but that did not happen. It was announced, like, 2 weeks before it came out.
Yeah, I was it did come out in September, but, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because a lot of delays.
Yeah, it came out at the right time, but it wasn't announced at the right time, I don't think.
But now, also on here is the 3D All-Stars' quality, because I forgot, by the time of episode 2 of the podcast, the game wasn't out yet, so now that it's been out, now we can actually discuss how we feel about it, and personally, how I feel about 3D All-Stars. Wait, I just realized, Cam, have you played 3D All-Stars?
I have played a bit of Sunshine, and I have played some of fucking 64.
64? Chelsea, have you played 3D All-Stars?
Yeah, I was gonna say I probably should have give a little bit of input because I was just kind of focusing on reading something real quick. But like for me with 3D All Stars, it's like one of those things where it's just like, I'm pretty sure this was mentioned. Like, just they're probably gonna do like maybe like release them all afterwards.
Maybe
for like $20.
I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't.
Maybe.
I think is my point because
I don't think they will.
Thing to do to not bring it back.
Yeah, I don't think
that would really suck. If we're
well, you know how Nintendo is when it comes to money. they'll do anything for money.
Fair, but sometimes they
They
do.
won't port strikers.
Yeah, I was
They
about
won't
to
do
say.
that.
But
Well,
sometimes
they
Nintendo doesn't.
clearly won't do anything for money because of the fact that they're taking the game off. If they left it
No,
up indefinitely,
that's
they
all
get money all the time for it.
Well, no. Well, to be
That's a
fair, that
business
was
play.
for that was to build scarcity because they wanted people to buy. It made people want to buy it instantly because it was running out. So that was for
Yeah,
money.
but
Oh.
and then say for instance another just like quick like just thing for like money is like it's like a good business ploy like oh it's limited get it while it's in and then be like oh so guys we joked you here's
What if
all
they-
3 games
What if
and then,
they
like,
what if they like bait us? Where like they tell us it's gonna go away, and like then everyone buys it and they're like, oh my god, and then they get a bunch of money and then they're like, huh, just kidding. Like as the day comes,
That's what
You know,
Toast
and
just
then
said.
it's like stays there.
You cut
No,
Toast
I-
off.
like, I-
Say what
I-
he
I-
said.
as I was
Oh,
like
is that
saying
what he said? Oh,
No.
I'm sorry.
that's not kind of what I was saying more along the lines of like say for instance like they take it off right
Yeah.
but except they're like instead of having this a limited time 3D pack how about how Nintendo is like look at Skyward Sword $60 it's a Wii U game anyway
My
watch,
fucking.
watch and be like here's the game here's all 3 games but except they're like $30 each or $20 each like
just
see,
like,
raise the price.
Okay, see, but that's the unrealistic version,
That's-
Toast, because
yeah.
Nintendo releasing a port at normal price? No.
I mean, do you see? I mean, like you just said, do you see Skyward Sword at $60? If they were to release all of the games separately, they would all probably be $60 just for the fact that they are upscaled. Like
Really?
every single one of those games.
oh yeah the fun fact about them it's not they're not actual ports it's an emulation
Yeah, it is emulated.
Oh yeah,
but,
they are
but see,
emulated.
I don't have a problem with
Wait,
emulation if it
that's-
just
Oh, maybe they won't
because,
release them then.
because it's
because of that.
because I don't have a problem with them emulating it. Just do it more with other games. Honestly, that's all I want. Like I wouldn't mind playing other games on emulation if that's the way we're gonna get them ported. Nintendo.
Just
do
don't
it
do
more.
it. Just don't do it like how you did Sunshine at first, where you leave all the fucking emulator graphical glitches.
Yeah,
in.
they got rid of those in an update. That's what they did. They fixed
Yeah,
those.
yeah.
Too. But fucking right, the quality. So I am fine with Sunshine. Now, my original problems with Sunshine would have been the controls, but since I was the unfortunate person to do a playthrough of the fucking game before they added the fucking updates you could use your GameCube controller, I had to play with the new goddamn controls. But so I
Yeah.
guess my only complaint with Sunshine is kind of obsolete now.
Yeah,
So I
it
guess
worked great.
I'm fine with Sunshine's port. I don't think Sunshine really needed updated graphics or anything. I felt like it still kind of
Oh, yeah.
holds up with how it looks as a game. And
It
same
does
with
still look beautiful.
same with Galaxy. I was kind of okay with how that game ran as well. I didn't really have too much problems with that either. 64 should have got changed in my opinion.
Yeah,
This
Yeah,
game
because it is like the one because like Galaxy and Sunshine look good, and then there's 64 that like looks
It's-
completely different.
it looks like an outlier to the other
and
everything.
and it's also the fact that it's like Nintendo. How many times have you re-released Mario 64? You re-released it so many times.
They
now
remade it.
that
They remade it once.
you re-released it so many times that I feel like at this point, it's like you should have given us a special version of 64 by some degree or something, because
Yeah.
like it's just all the fucking same. Like it's just like it's. I don't know. And the problem is, I don't even think the 3D All-Stars version is the best way to play 64 out of all of their ports. That's the bad part.
I don't think it is. Yeah,
So it's
Mhm.
like, what the fuck?
I think N64 and the Nintendo 64 version, like cartridge version, is the best way to play it. I feel.
It's just stupid. I hate
It
it.
really is.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, it's fine. The only thing I don't like about it, the games them are fine. The collection, they could have added a lot more. I don't
So,
know.
Just adding the
Like,
I don't-
they just threw in the soundtracks to make it look like there was more there than what was actually there. But it was like,
oh yeah,
there's
yeah.
like nothing there. There's nothing that tells you, yes, this is a anniversary collection. Like nothing sits there and screams that at you. It just feels like these are 3 Mario games on this fucking cartridge.
That's all. That's literally all it is.
It feels like that's. It feels like I made it. It feels like I did this myself.
So where's your profit, Zero?
Yeah, I was like, it feels like it's fan made or something. Because yeah, like they could have added art. They could have added like some nice concept art to all these games. They could have fucking done a lot of shit.
Even like the Spyro remakes had concept art for like completing the game.
Could have had a concept.
It's literally just copying and pasting the 3 games onto one cartridge.
Each game had their own concept art book.
You could have had like a Mario release schedule or something, like the Kirby. Like, cause like if you look at that and look at the Kirby Dream Collection on the Wii, that shit had like everything. That shit had like 5 Kirby games. It had an entire timeline showing what happened on the days each of these Kirby games released. It had fucking episodes of the Kirby Right Back At Ya anime.
It's like they cared.
Yeah. Hal loves Kirby. Nintendo, they hate Mario.
They hate Mario.
They want him dead.
It just showed me that Hal loves Kirby and Nintendo hates Mario. They hate him and they don't like him anymore.
That's why they keep killing him.
That's why Sakurai's
doing them a favor.
Yeah. It's fucking terrible.
My God.
But yeah. I think the topic's kind of done. I don't think there's much we can really say about that, which is probably for the best because, like I said, I didn't expect this. A lot
of the details are kind of annoying with that.
Yeah,
collection.
It's an alright collection. Just wish it added more to actually feel like a collection. Really, it was just my whole thing about it.
Yeah,
and
if you like the games, that's good because the games are there.
The games are fine. Yeah. The games are they're what they are. Galaxy, Sound Transforms.
Is the game worth $60?
Maybe. Some people would argue.
Yeah, no. Because I don't want to say no, but I also don't want to just say like I don't really have a confident yes either.
I mean, if we were to combine the prices of all the games, then probably in that regard. But like in terms of quality, I feel like could be just because 64 isn't like nothing really changed about it. Probably not. It'd probably be worth like 40
logically
maybe.
The game should have went for 40 maybe, but.
Yeah.
Maybe even 50. Because the only port I think I'll say that is worth 60 was 3D World. That was the only port I say they can actually justify the $60 purchase because they actually changed the game by making like the run speed faster. Like they did a lot of changes to the game. The characters are faster, added a new fucking thing about diving, online multiplayer, fucking the stamps are now colored. Captain Toad has friends now. And that's not even to mention the entire side story that is Bowser's Fury. Like, that is worth $60. That's how you port a game. And make it 60.
Yeah.
But it's like, I feel like 3D, or even Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I'd still say met the bare minimum for being worth 60. Because they changed the battle mode. They fucking added all of the DLC with the game. Like, even that was worth 60, at least in my opinion.
At least a lot closer than this collection.
Yeah, this collection's more of a $40, I'd say. Also, in terms of it coming back, I don't know. It's Nintendo. They do dumb things all the time. Sometimes they do the smart thing, but sometimes it's mostly just a dumb thing.
Sometimes they do a little oopsies.
It's like trying to get mice to go through a fucking maze. It's like sometimes they go through it, sometimes they miss the cheese.
They miss the cheese.
I'm a pretty solid no that they're gonna bring this back. I would like it if they would. I don't think they would.
But just looking at their past experience with anniversary titles, they've definitely never brought them back. So yeah.
I like it because I like to think they'd bring it back. Because I mean, for me, I just look at it in the sense of like, imagine like instead of like on the Wii or like a GameCube like type of case, like imagine like all of them on a nice clean red Nintendo Switch case. Yeah. That's all I like. I mean, I think the cover art would. It's granted it's the same, obviously, but like I think it like the color palette would look a lot more like appealing to the eye for those games.
You know what I actually would really, really love is on April 1st, they just pulled a huge April Fool's and say, we're not removing this at all.
Oh my God.
It's going to stay here the whole time. You big dummy idiots.
I wish they did that. I wish I trusted Nintendo enough to do that.
You big dumb idiots. This game is staying on here. Give us your money.
Also, random fucking opinion, because I saw someone bring it up that made me remember. Because someone said, would it be worth if they included Galaxy 2? I am actually a part of the minority who is fine with Galaxy 2's exclusion. Because if
By
they
far in the minority.
because if they added Galaxy 2, it doesn't fit with what they're trying to do, you know? Like, they're trying to have the 3D Marios that are all uniquely different from each other. Galaxy 2 is just Galaxy. Like, you just have 2 Galaxy games, and that's like, what? So, 4 out of the games, so half of the games there are Galaxy now. Like, it wouldn't fit. It would look weird. Well, like, I kind of understand why Galaxy 2 isn't there, and and I know some people are like, oh, well then just don't add Galaxy 1 and instead have 2. And I'm like, well, you can't do that either, because, well, you can't just pretend like Galaxy 1 didn't exist.
Those like the 3 most like fan favorite like that has ever happened.
It's easier
in
to
Mario
pretend that Galaxy
games.
2 didn't exist than Galaxy 1.
Dude,
That one, like,
much
literally
as-
started it.
And I'm one of the people that are like, I like Galaxy 2 over 1, because a lot of people like Galaxy 1 over 2, but I'm one that
I
like
just think
Galaxy 2
one's
over
more.
1.
Galaxy 2 definitely fixed all the things with 1, but I feel like 1 is just more of the iconic one. And since
Yeah,
we're going for
exactly.
iconic,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, since this collection seems like it's going for iconic games, Galaxy 1 makes way more sense in the regard of it being the Mario Galaxy game there.
Now, when are we gonna get a port of Mario RPG?
Adding Galaxy 2 on there seemed like such a weird thing that so many people wanted. I didn't get it, besides the fact that people were like, oh, I like this game. It would have been nice on the collection. Like, I get that. But like literally everything you just said, it would not fit.
Yeah, it would just feel odd. It's like, it feels like it would just feel like this is Mario Galaxy featuring the Mario Galaxy collection featuring Sunshine and 64.
So here's 3 games. Well, technically 4 because we added Mario Galaxy 1 and 2.
Yeah, like, it would just feel weird. Like, yeah, I don't know. It would feel odd. But it is what it is. So, now, let's move. Before we move on, we got a donation from Stark saying, don't play DBS Broly. It's an agenda by the DBS Broly players. Don't fall.
Yep.
I will
know
at
they're
least
probably
give him a
bitching about that.
try. That's all I'm promising. I don't know if I'll be full-on replacing Z Broly with him if that's the case. I'll just have to see if I like him or not anymore.
If you actually have him on your team now, legitimately.
I mean, I have multiple teams and fighters. Broly just might be added to the queue of people I might switch to. That's all that really happened.
I want to verse you when you add him to the team so I could scream at you like I scream at Meta. I fucking hate Broly players. I fucking hate Broly
I don't know if I'm
players
going to be like a Broly player, but like I said, you might just be like in my rotation of characters I know how to play.
God, Broly players make me want to punch. I want to punch them in the face.
Yo,
Shut up. You play UI Goku. I don't want to hear it.
Yo, Toast, I can't believe you like Galaxy 2 more than 1 when there's more Rosalina in 2.
Listen, man. we all have priorities, and
Yeah. I was about to say Rosalina. I was like, how do you have like Galaxy 2 more than 1? Rosalina's like barely into Toast.
Listen, man.
This doesn't fit your agenda. This guy's a liar. He was a Toad main all along.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, we got another sponsored fucking ad.
That was the part that made me
Oh my
dislike Galaxy.
god.
Dude, we're a real podcast now. We literally get ads every 10 minutes.
Yeah.
10 minutes. My god. Zcast is rewarded by the Chapter 1 demo of Doki Doki Consentum Shift. Finally, it's something that's not fucking me. A mod made by our friends Anthony and Q. The mod has writing, great CG, fantastic writing, great CGs, with an absolute bomb of soundtrack, so download it today. I mean, I haven't really played it, so I can't really, like, support this ad. So I don't really know. I don't know if it's quality. I haven't played it.
Shut up, take the money, support it anyway.
Take the money, support it anyway.
Take the money.
I appreciate the $5 donation, though. Right when I was about to
another
move,
one.
right when I was about to move topics. Meta donates $2.50. I am Super Broly made, and I say he is great. And Toast, just don't get grabbed, lol. And plus, would you rather hear "R" the whole game or just some jacked up crackhead scream for his cousin? That is true. Hey, you should advertise Rocket League. Wink, wink.
You saw nothing.
This fucking guy.
Oh my
I have
god.
a suspicion on who the identity of that sponsor guy is. I'm starting to think it's the fucking. Starting to think it's the creators of this mod. Starting to have a sneaking suspicion. But okay, fucking. Now it is time to move on to our second to last topic, Pokemon Presents.
Oh boy. Monica, you go
Pokemon
first.
Presents.
You go first.
Does Monica want to go
What?
first for us to only shit on everything that she likes?
Okay. Okay.
At least let her be happy for
I'm gonna
us. We
start.
don't
I'm
need
gonna
it.
start it off. I'm gonna start it off with positive vibes. Okay.
Okay.
I like it. Okay.
What do you?
How dare you?
They showed three. They showed 3
I
games.
like all of it.
They showed 3 games, Monica. You have to be more specific.
I like all. They showed 3. They showed 2.
They showed new Pokemon Snap also. They showed more of that.
They did. I don't remember that.
They did.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I like all of the games they showed. I like the Diamond and Pearl remakes, and I like the open world Pokemon. And I think that they have the potential. They both have the potential to be actually good Pokemon games. However, they might not be, but I'm still okay with that.
I feel like you're
Average
part.
Pokemon fan.
I feel like you're part of the problem.
I certainly am.
Average Pokemon.
I like
understand.
Pokemon. If they're gonna make a new Pokemon game, I'll take it. It's better than waiting like 10 years for something they probably won't even improve.
And now,
So I'll just take what I can get
now
at this
for-
point.
and now, for my opinion, I feel like the best game out of all this is gonna come out is Pokemon Snap.
I mean, I'm very excited for that too.
This is
That looks
honestly
gorgeous.
Honestly, Pokemon Snap looks like it's the best looking game out of all of them. It's the only one I think everyone has genuinely been like, yes, this will look like a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only one that, for sure.
That's the one everyone's been like, yes, like unanimously say it's gonna be good. But so that's why I'm not gonna really dwell on that too much, because yeah, game looks fun. I'd want to play Pokemon Snap. It looks cool. They love the graphics. It's how a Switch Pokemon game should look.
Yeah, yeah, that's very accurate. That's how the fucking game should look.
That's how the
I don't know what the
game
fuck they've been
should look.
doing up
Yeah.
until now, but
It clearly ain't this.
this.
All right, but so now the Diamond and Pearl remakes. Okay, so I don't mind the chibis. They look fine. It's weird. It's like they don't look bad, but they don't look
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are comparing it to Link.
I think they look fine.
People are comparing
Link's
it to
Awakening.
Link's Awakening, but then the problem with that, and at first I was like on that train too, but then I remembered how good the models looked in Link's Awakening, and how much
Yeah,
they
they
really
look-
polished them.
Detailed and like
Yeah. He's like a detailed chibi. These just
Yeah.
look like chibis.
I'm looking at it right now. Oh my god. I have to get this screenshot. It looks a close up. There's a close up shot of it. It is not great.
like it feels like I feel like it's too rushed to really for me to even consider it as a fully like say that it's just an art style. Like it's kind of weird. The battles look fine. They look better than Sword and Shield.
I like
guess.
how they look.
They're more
The
colorful.
battle scenes are better.
Yeah, the battle scenes
better
are better
looking.
than Sword and Shield, I'd say. So there's something about that.
It looks like somebody made this in a completely different free online game.
I think I already mentioned. I said like I think so. 'Cause some people were saying it too. If they just added an outline to these characters, they'd look
Oh my
way
God.
better.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That actually, I didn't notice that until you just said it.
Yeah, like there's just an outline because I think someone did it on like the Reddit or something,
Yeah,
like
you-
the
you-
Pokemon Reddit.
you
They
have a
added an
picture?
outline.
Did you have pictures there somewhere? I think.
Let me
I took a screenshot
let me
of.
see if I can look for it because I remember Brilliant Diamond outline. Because I remember someone added an outline and it. Just
Oh yeah, they
looked
said an
way
outline. It
better.
does look better with the outline. I kind of do wish they
Mhm.
did that.
I just don't remember if I can fucking find it. Oh, here we go. I found it. Okay, I can send it to you guys,
I was
and then
thinking-
I can send it.
Yeah.
I can show it on stream, but I can send it to you guys, so you guys can talk about it a bit. But it's like, yeah, it looks like
Yeah, what?
it looks way more stylized if they just made it an outline.
It's just a
Yeah,
simple
this looks
outline.
really
That
nice.
actually solved a lot
It
of
shows
the
that there's
issues.
like it shows that there's like shading. It shows that like they're actual like it shows more. How do I say this? It's like it looks more 3D than it actually already is. Like
Yeah.
it looks more appealing to the eyes. I guess I could just say to
So
simplify.
they didn't even. You know
Yeah,
what?
that
It's,
looks
yeah,
really
the
good.
contrast of it. It looks like it adds a bunch more shading when it actually does it.
It looks more like the Mystery Dungeon remake they made on the Switch.
Yeah, yeah.
It looks a little bit more
it
like
has
that,
kind of
which
look.
has like the storybook-esque look, which like yeah, it's like I think that could have been way better because at least with that I can be like, yes, they're going for a style. Before I'm just like, why did you shrink Dawn?
Why did you go small?
Small.
That's funny.
That
They
is
used
really
the
good
same
looking.
screenshot that I
don't
just
want them
took.
to do that.
I think everyone uses a screenshot. It's like a
Yeah,
good win on the little chibi people.
Yeah, I was going through the video. I'm like, oh, I just flinched when I saw that.
Fucking, they had a
But
physical
personally,
reaction.
I think she looks fine the way she is. Like, it doesn't really affect me that much.
Like that's like fine is fine. It's to me. It looks like somebody made it in like Maple Story.
It's like
Yeah,
outline and cell shading, isn't that what it is? It's outline and like
Yeah.
cell shading that they kind of did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my main issue is that, in my opinion, these remakes don't really... Because the point of a remake is supposed to make you be like, yes, you should play this instead of playing the original, because this one's superior.
Yeah.
But it's like, these remakes don't really make me feel like they're superior. Like, they don't really look any better than Diamond and Pearl did. The only thing that looks better is because they're 3D models, but I still feel like the sprite work is better than this. Like, I feel like the problem when it comes to... Because I understand the point was trying to make a one-to-one remake of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. I understand that was the point. But the problem is, when you get too close to one-to-one remake, you start not really being an upgrade at all and just kind of being a weird, like... You start being like the Lion King CG movie, where you're not really better, and you're just kind of there.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm actually tripping out on how well that simple outline makes it
Yeah,
look.
it looks really
Yeah.
nice.
I still don't think I want a one-to-one remake because we know they're still going to charge $60 for this. Yeah, that too. Maybe we don't want a one-to-one remake. Maybe we should have got it in the Sword and Shield engine. God damn it.
My friend in real life was talking to me about the Pokemon remakes, and they were like, I wish it was in the Sword and Shield engine. It doesn't look good right now. And I'm like, oh, okay.
For me, when it comes to this,
alright.
I don't know.
like anything's an upgrade for me because I'm one of those people
You
that
haven't
started
played
with.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm one of those people that started with Sword and Shield. So like, like
yeah.
I call me, I didn't have a childhood, but I mean, I played Mario. I played Mario, but like, no, like, call me one of those people that are like, oh, you didn't have a childhood because you didn't play Pokemon. But like, I didn't. I have Sword and Shield's my first ever like legit game. I'm emulating I've emulated through a few games now. I'm like, holy shit, this is like a major upgrade from what's considers the upgrade nowadays. like how was Sword and Shield supposed to be an upgrade when things like Black and White, fucking even like X and Y and Sun and Moon make Sword and Shield look a million times better, or like make Sword and Shield look a million times worse than what it already is.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. It's just like, and then like it's like Diamond Pearl, and people are like, why didn't they just remake Platinum? But then I don't know. There's also those like little images that we've seen of people speculating like there's
It looks like it's
Platinum.
like a mixture of Platinum. Yeah.
Yeah,
Platinum.
there's like there's Platinum stuff in the game. Granted, Platinum had a different the entire story, so it's kind of iffy. It's kind of rocky there. But I mean, we'll find out later this year when they release. We'll see what exactly is going on there. But then Legends Arceus, on the other hand, that's another whole meat and potatoes to get into. Like, that's
I think that has the potential. Right now, it looks iffy, but it has the potential to be good, and I feel like it might be. It looks it's a very big change of like what they're doing. They're doing open world Pokemon, which is something they haven't touched on before.
I mean, I was excited when I
Like
saw it.
even if they fail, at least they tried it, right?
But my problem with that though is like, because I was super excited when I saw it, and I was like, holy shit, is this open world Pokemon? And then I started seeing how it was looking, and I was like, oh no, this is open world Pokemon. And
I gotta get at that. Like, it's very alpha stages right now. That's not coming out till.
But the problem with that, because I hear a lot of people saying shit like, this is very alpha stages and stuff like that. But the issue with this is that Sword and Shield looked like this a year before as well, and everybody was like, "This is very alpha stages," and it looked the same when it came out. So it's one of those things where I'm like, I don't know. And also when Monica's saying like, but at least they tried. I'm like, but my problem with that is some companies, and I think Game Freak might be one of these, where if it didn't succeed, they don't try again to make it better. They'll just give up.
They might not even keep it if it fails to.
Yeah, they'll just give up and not really try again. So
we'll just have to. We honestly just have to see what happens.
When did it say? Early 2022?
It just said 2022.
Okay, so that didn't, thank God they didn't give us like an exact like time frame.
Yeah,
so.
I will say with Brilliant Diamond, I at least like that they're outsourcing these to other companies a bit more.
Yeah.
Even though Game Freak is still involved, because the producers of Game Freak are still involved in Shining Diamond. But it's showing that they want other companies to do a bit more with the game, which is nice. But now I just wish they would totally give it to those companies and remove Game Freak entirely.
A little bit is better than them having the whole thing. That's
I'm watching the trailer right now. No, it is early 2022. Oh no.
Oh no, yeah, wait, yeah. Someone else in Stark in chat just said release is early 2022.
Yeah, because I'm watching the trailer right now on my side.
He also agreed, saying Game Freak needs to start getting help from other companies for main games. And yeah, they do. I agree with that.
Yeah,
they do.
Also, I don't know. That's happening early. Like all we got to do is just pray and hope. I mean, it has the potential to look really, really good, or have a major disaster, make Pokemon go down the shitter. It's already been going down since. Like what a lot of people even say is go all the way back since X and Y, because that's when they started deteriorating in their games.
Yeah, also, I didn't know. I'm very excited about the idea, just the idea of like an open world Pokemon, because I would love that. And then watching the trailer, it is so empty.
That fucking Chingling was moving at 3 FPS.
The Chingling is the Pokemon are not very like they're moving very statically.
Was at 3 FPS. That shit was like, oh no.
I thought the trailer was supposed to make us want to get it.
I was like, so yeah, the fact that's early 2022 scares me even more, because I'm like, oh no, that means like it's close to being done at least.
They should have just told us the idea and didn't show a thing. That's what they should have.
Because I feel like some people overestimate a year in game development, because they're like, they still have a year, and it's like, they can't do that much in a year.
Yeah, try to crunch down fucking a year into like a game, especially in times like these.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. Right now, it's even worse.
Yeah. Also, some opinions from the chat. Elvis says, unless they're able to completely revamp the whole graphics for an old game, 101 remakes aren't worth it. And it seems Stark agrees by saying, if it's a 101 remake, it'll be a bit disappointing. People have already played the shit, already played the shit done for it. Great for new players, but bad for old fans. And yeah, that is true. That's why 101 remakes aren't exactly amazing because of that. Because yeah, it's like if you've already played it, you're just playing it again, even in the exact same way. It's kind of like how Final Fantasy VII Remake was a good remake because it didn't play exactly like Final Fantasy VII. Although, I'm still mad that they're changing the story a bit more, because now it means, like, for people who want to experience the story of Final Fantasy VII, you can't really recommend the remake because it's not really the same events.
Yeah.
Like, it's some of the same ones, but not entirely. So they have to legit go back and play the original Final Fantasy VII to understand the remake, and I'm like, thank you, Square Enix, for being complicated.
I would say it's kind of like Persona in a way too.
It's like I can always count on you guys. No, I feel like you can play P5R without playing P5 and not be lost, though.
Yeah, you were
saying that they changed.
There's not really any like major story like from the base. Yeah, I don't know. I thought that. I just thought in my head. I was like,
that's all. Kind of work. Because like Cam started with P5R.
Yeah, everything made sense.
I was like, he's able to understand everything. It's like this is like yeah, Final Fantasy VII Remake, fucking the Great Nomura strikes again. Yeah, fucking leave it to Kingdom Hearts, man. Damn it, Nomura. Don't let him handle anything. Gets on my nerves, man. Even though he is a cool guy and I like his games, but god damn it, Nomura, stop confusing people. You and your dumbass titles too. Fucking Final Fantasy VII Intergrade, or the fuck it's called. I think it's called Intergrade. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, it is. Fucking remake Intergrade. What's wrong with him? Kingdom Hearts 358.5 days.
Oh.
A lot of people, I've heard a lot of people call that Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. And it makes sense in the story why it's called that.
I keep hearing that, but like looking at the title, why?
I swear it makes sense.
I've heard that so many times, and I do not doubt it. But looking at that title,
Yeah, it's a really shitty title, though. Yes, I agree. It is still a very shitty title, but it makes sense. It is such a shitty title, but it's like, God damn it, Nomura, you're making us look like idiots for defending you.
You're making your fans look like idiots.
It was all part of his plan. He's sitting there with his hands.
He knew you guys would be defending it after playing it.
But yeah, yeah, overall, Pokemon Snap looks like the one that's gonna be the best, and it's probably because Game Freak has no involvement in Pokemon Snap. And the other ones, I have more faith in Shining Diamond than I do Arceus, honestly. Arceus might be the one I have the least amount of faith in just because it's a strict Game Freak game, but I do like the concept, and just because I'm a shill, I might buy it anyways, because it might have something in it that might be fun for open world Pokemon.
I am excited for all of the Pokemon games that are coming out, all 3 of them. I want to play all 3 of them. I want them.
I have.
They look good to me.
I was just like, could somebody explain to me the hype for Pokemon Snap? It's just you're taking pictures of Pokemon and everyone.
That's fine, because it's people are kind of like getting way too excited, but it's a very just relaxing, fun game. Really, it's a casual fun. It's cute, you know. It's
like
cute to look at the
I kind of get it because
movie.
I guess now you say that I kind of get it taking the pictures of them in their natural environment.
And it's very like free. It's very like you're not really sure you're bound to a track, but like. The pictures that you can take could be anything, right? Like you could get a really good one, right? Like you could get a really nice looking one.
It's like going on a safari, but in like the Pokemon world.
Yeah, you're on a
like
safari,
said,
but
it's
in
a
Pokemon.
relaxing game to just play and just like kind of chill. You just chill. Look at some ducklets going around.
Look at some cute Pokemon, and also seeing the interactions between the Pokemon is adorable too. You're just kind of observing like what they're doing in the wild. It's really cute.
I probably would get it because I'm a new Pokemon fan and I'm a shill for new games. So.
But yeah, I think that's.
I have zero faith in Arceus, but I want Pokemon, but open world. That's like. That's 2 genres that I'm like getting into recently, but at the same time, and so like if it's I just want it
because I always wanted a Pokemon open world game because that's like all that's because I'm like I feel like it will work so well, and I'm like I always wanted that. So to see it and to see them not doing a good job with it makes me very upset. I feel like it hurts me even more than them never trying it. That if they do it and they fucking shit on it.
I guess it's kind of where I also like kind of like where new me kind of like the new player kind of is just like I think it looked perfectly fine. Like I mean, because I never really got a chance to think of like, oh, what if a open Pokemon world game existed? Because like I started with Sword and Shield, so I was like, oh, this is open world, could get Wildlands, cool, awesome. And then I never really thought to like look back and be like, oh, what if there's like an actual open world that you could do stuff in?
I know Pokemon.
I kind of see it
too.
So.
Sword tribe, fucking low poly wild area looking at.
Yeah, I do remember like playing it and feeling like after a while, just feeling like I can't do much.
It was fun to see like Pokemon chase me and shit and see them walk around the open world, but then later it was just kind of like, okay, this isn't that cool anymore.
Yeah, that's why like open world. Like I played Breath of the Wild, I really love that game. I played Sword. This is kind of like at the moment where like I like Pokemon. I liked it before, like the idea. I didn't really have like play Pokemon games. I sound like an idiot, but I love Pikachu and Smash, so I'm like, why not?
Why not, man? I love his game.
It's so like Pokemon and open world is just like my 2 favorite things in this area. Like recently, I'm like, just give me that something. Watching the trailer, it looks disgusting. It does not help its own case. it does not help its own case, but the idea I have been running on just a fantasy.
As many people have said, it really looks like Nintendo has hired that man. Nintendo has finally hired that man. They finally listened. He's here. He got his job.
Oh my god.
And I also want to point out a video that you know how Bug sent that video the other day where the guy made the video like a few years like too late about like his now that it's been out for a while, like one of those people that make videos on a game that's been out for a decent amount of time and give like their final thoughts on it, considering that's it's like, oh, you know, it's about time we give this a game its final, you know, wrap up since it's everything has been out and everything and there are no more DLCs, I think. And like I do agree with what he said in like the final thoughts. Like, I mean, it looks terrible. Like Pokemon Sword and Shield, like it had so much going for it, and then also at the same time, I mean, it kind of did a few new things that like a lot of people like that kind of were like, you know, like they're very like non-noticeable new things, but like it's one of those like, you know, things where you have to kind of pay attention, and then if you look at it in like a broad term, be like, oh, that's kind of really cool that they did this type of new thing, and then. But then, like, not people. No, people know. Like, nobody wants that. people want like new stuff that's like in your face.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's really cool. Like, everything
they
like
do
that. Like,
enough new to really get people excited. They only did like these tiny new things.
I didn't even know that the Elite Four like exist in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Granted, they don't because they're not new characters. But they did a Elite Four type deal thing, where like
even then, in my opinion, Sword and Shield took out some small things. Like now, the fucking like towns and shit, they took out like a majority of like the houses you could visit in these towns. There's like not even that much houses now you could really go in. Hell, the first town in the game has one house. One person lives in that town.
The entire town.
Yeah.
And one person lives in that
One guy
entire
lives
town.
there.
There's one
The
person
fuck?
to buy clothes and buy berries. One resident.
They have one customer. They see
Yeah.
you come along and they're like, "Oh, thank God, somebody else is coming
Yeah.
to buy our shit."
There's one guy.
Also love the cool like box on the go type thing. I really just like how easy it is to level up Pokemon in that game.
That too.
Like,
I knew that was a new thing.
You see, I have something to say. Recently, I've been playing Pokemon Black and White on an emulator, and like I never realized how much I miss sprite-based Pokemon until I've actually like sat down and legitimately played one in a while. Because like sitting there like actually playing it like without doing a Nuzlocke or whatever, like playing it normally feels better. Like me being able to like me having to grind for a gym leader or like set up my team in a certain way instead of just going in and using one move and like sweeping the entire the entire gym leader without any trouble. Like in those 3D games where you can do that without any trouble, without any grinding or like going out to level up Pokemon or having to think about anything. Like in those games, you always have to. You can literally just walk in and use one move over and over, and that's it. With like sprite-based Pokemon, you actually have to think a little bit more, and like some things might be harder for you depending on what your team is, and you have to set up your team in a certain way and like think about these certain things and like go out and level up Pokemon and stuff. And I didn't really sit and realize how much I missed that kind of thing in 3D Pokemon. Like I want that in 3D Pokemon.
I'm also glad you
They
brought
don't
that
got
up.
it.
Brought that up because that was also another thing in Sword that probably bored me to death. Was I know when I was playing it, I brought up to you guys like the Pokemon types and like which one beats what. I know the basic ones like fire beats grass and grass beats water, water beats fire, like those super basic ones. All the stuff with like the fairies and the dark one, I had to like ask about that. But also, I only asked about it after like I did the 4th gym because I played through. Also, more context. I played Persona 5 Royal and I got stuck because I didn't grind enough. Right? So that happened. The same thing happened in Pokemon where I just don't grind, but I went through the first 4 gyms with my one Pokemon that I don't grind, but was like so much overpowered that I beat like whatever water-based gym leader with my fire Pokemon without even worrying about types the whole game.
Yeah,
The
honestly,
entire game.
the EXP gain in that game is a fucking joke.
It's
You
too
level
easy.
up so often.
Fucking baby mode.
Like, I'm not even the type to grind if I don't like
You literally
mentally and
will,
consciously
literally the trainers you run into will level you up so much, and
Yeah.
you're just like the trainers you're supposed to run into make you over leveled for the next thing that in the game that's supposed to be a challenge. Like, that's so stupid.
Yeah, it just feels very ooga booga for the first entire half of the game because I did not
extremely
think
ooga-booga.
about types at all. Well, I mean, I knew they existed.
You can just
but
autopilot the entire game.
exactly. The entire game was just
which like I was fine with at first. Like, I'm fine with that kind of thing because it's like if I think the game's fun, whatever. But like it's also a bit boring compared to the sprite-based games because like again I was playing I've recently been playing fucking Black and White on an emulator, and like that game is it just feels a lot better to play and a lot more fun to play because I have to actually do things instead of just breezing through the game with like without doing anything.
you have to
But
use
in these games you have to like level. Sometimes you have to level up, and sometimes you have to think about what you're gonna do and stuff. Like I have Pokemon with like strategy kind of like moves on them. Like I have like a Darmanitan that has a high attack stat and has workup and has fucking fire punch and like all those kinds of things on it, right? Like you got to think about the stuff because if you get stuck and you can't beat the gym leader, you got to think about how you're gonna set up your Pokemon next and grind up your levels and stuff. But in Sword and Shield, you can go into the fucking water gym and use your use your fucking Reboot and just use one move over and over because you have your stab when you use a fire move is just a joke, and then like the EXP gain is a joke, and it's so boring in that aspect because you're just doing nothing. You're just going through and clicking one thing, and then that's the end of the battle.
Yeah,
like there's no actual sitting there and trying to decrease stats, put status effects. There's nothing like that.
I remember playing through one of the gyms and beat like what was it, like 3 or 4 Pokemon, and the entire time I was just gonna do this normal kick attack or whatever, and then I'm just gonna Gigamax at the end to look cool every time at every
yeah. There's no reason to Gigantamax because they're not that much stronger. You can beat them normally.
Not. It's just very.
It just wastes time.
Autopilot.
Yeah, it's just recently that I've realized this very recently after playing Black and White, because I remember like going to bed that night and being like thinking like, man, I actually miss playing Pokemon like this. I want 3D games to be like this because I'm actually having a lot more fun playing Black and White right now than I had fun playing Sword and Shield.
See? Told you Sword and Shield sucked. Anyway.
Like just back on that level thing, even in the video example, like that I was talking about, where the guy was like, final thoughts over in that video example alone, just with the leveling thing, I think it was like he fought a flying type and it was a ground, and like, you know how like I think flying can't beat ground or something like that. I don't know, something where like he couldn't do literally anything. Like the enemy couldn't do literally anything. It was like level 31. He was level 8, right? And he just cheesed it out the entire time. He just cheesed it out, killed it, and then after that he did that like 5 times, and then by the end of that all his Pokemon were level like 30, and then the next story mission area was like level 10 and 12. So he just clean sweeped everybody. Like,
oh my God.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
The story is not that good where the gameplay should be that bad. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. All right. Well, did not know we were going to talk about Sword and Shield, but
I know.
that was a Sword and Shield tangent.
It came up.
It's because Sword and Shield always comes up because it's bad, but
yeah, I just never really realized how much I miss old Pokemon.
But so now, before we move on to our final topic, let me read out the notifications. So Tethys donated $5. Here you go, Cam. Sponsored by Rocket League. No, I wasn't the ad guy. That was someone else. It's okay, Tethys. We figured it wasn't you, but thank you for the $5.
Thank you for the shout out.
And then Zcast sponsored ad donated another $5. This podcast is sponsored by Rocket League.
Yes!
We are not. I just also like to clarify, since this is an actual product, we are not sponsored by Rocket League. I would just like to point that out. We have to actually specify we are not sponsored by Rocket League.
Don't sue him.
This is all a joke. There's a Fortnite event active in Rocket League.
Yes.
Twitch gods don't come after us.
gay.
Please.
Cam, you play this game?
I don't. Not now.
Not anymore.
Damn, Cam, you play. Damn, Cam, you live like this.
You live like this.
You play like this?
Play like this, man. But yeah, thank you for the $5. Please see cast sponsored ad. But now, the final topic.
I forget what it was.
There was a Nintendo. Speaking of Pyra and Mythra a long ass time ago, we can actually now also discuss the Nintendo Direct they were revealed in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that happened.
Yeah, it's like, cause that was not, yeah, because they weren't just randomly revealed. They were revealed in a Nintendo Direct. So now let's talk about the stuff that was actually worthy of note in that Direct, I suppose. So, Fall Guys is coming to Switch. Cam's going order. So, Fall Guys is coming to the Switch.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I forgot a lot of the shit that happened in that Direct.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm doing it. I mean, but apparently it's coming in summer. Like...
Yeah, no, it's not even out yet.
Yeah, it's not even out. I thought it was gonna be like out after the Direct. No, that shit's not gonna be out till summer. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what's taking them so long.
Yeah,
I don't know why they weren't there in the first
It's
place.
just Fall Guys.
What'd you say, Cam?
I don't know why they weren't there in the first place.
Yeah,
Of
why it
all
took this
the
long.
consoles, why were they not on the Switch? This goofy ass, colorful game on the Switch would have been perfect.
No, PS4 players would love it. Right next to their Last of Us 2 and Call of Duty, Fall Guys. Thumb people game, you'll love it.
I don't know why on earth there had to be some sort of large money deal
The weird
to
part
get on
is,
the.
I don't think it was, yeah, it's because I don't think the Switch couldn't like handle it, because like the graphics aren't that impressive, and even if it was, you're pretty sure you could turn down the graphics in a game like Fall Guys and no one would fucking notice.
Yeah.
Like not one person would be like, the filtering on this Fall Guys character is pretty low, if you say so myself. Like, I don't know why it took so long. It's taking so long. Bro, Among Us came out to Switch for Fall Guys, dude. What the fuck? Some bullshit. But so I'm not gonna talk about everything that happened in this Direct, because I don't think we all have anything to say about everything. Like, I don't think anyone here really knows about Famicom Detective Club.
Oh, you bet your ass I do.
Finally, my time.
About
Samurai Orochi 5. I don't think we really know anything about that. Monster Hunter Rise. Toast probably stuff to talk about that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's coming out tonight.
That's
Yes.
coming out
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is like. That's
Yeah, this
out.
podcast better start wrapping up in 30 minutes.
I might buy it because I'd have Monster Hunter World and I was enjoying that a little bit, so I might buy Monster Hunter Rise.
Me and my boys gonna be playing that tonight. We're gonna be hunters.
It looks
Magnum
like
all the time.
it looks like you have dogs, so I don't know. I don't know if I'll buy it at launch. I might buy it like later or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But,
Perfectly reasonable.
yes, it
We
looks
got
fun.
the Mario drip.
Yeah, now we can finally discuss. Nintendo has finally remembered that Mario has other fucking sports games. And now there's a new Mario Golf game coming to the Nintendo Switch.
The most important part of this, it gives me hope they're gonna port Strikers. They remember the
Or at
sports
least
game.
remake Strikers, yeah.
They
Make a new
remake.
one. Because yeah, it's like this Mario Golf, it looks like it's like regular golf, but it has some weird things to it too. Like that fucking like weird thing where you all play golf at the same time.
Yeah, this actually looks kind of fun.
Yeah,
Like, no,
like, that
no
mode
design.
looks fun as hell. Just like fucking playing golf all at the same time, fucking running and shit. Shit looks. I think it was like items and shit too. Like it was fucking
Yeah.
weird.
You're racing to play golf
Yeah,
first.
speed
like, to
golf.
get-
That's what it's called. Fucking speed golf. It's online too.
Yeah, this
Like,
it
I'll
does
play
not look
some
bad.
fucking speed golf, bro. That sounds fucking amazing. And everyone's in like their own outfits, besides DK. He's naked. They gave Bowser clothes, but not DK. What kind
Oh
of
my
bullshit is this,
God.
Nintendo?
Oh yeah, I watched it. They're literally running, using items, sprinting to the ball.
There's even a story mode, just like the Mario Golfs on the fucking like portable games. It's like an RPG. You can like change your stats. It's amazing. But yeah, that's coming out in June, so that seems kind of cool. Fucking, it's called Mario Golf Super Rush. That's very much a Nintendo-esque title. No More Heroes 3. Never really played the No More Heroes game, but some people have been saying like it looks like very low res. Just like the quality of like the video, it looked like very like a low quality game. So like I don't know if that was just how it looked in the direct or like if that's just
it's not
how the
it's not
game's looking.
good
Because,
though.
yeah, it's like the graphics look pretty low, so I don't know what's going on with that.
What's going on there?
Fucking Plants vs Zombies, Garden Warfare. No one cares.
No one
Miitopia.
gives.
Miitopia is getting a port from the 3DS to the Switch. I don't know who asked for Miitopia.
What is this? What is
So,
this?
like, on the Bug would know what it is, because he played it a lot on 3DS. Basically, you use your Miis, and they go on, like, an adventure, and you, like, it's like an RPG. It's like a weird-ass, like, RPG, but with your Miis, and it's, like, totally random, too, a lot of the time. Like, it's kind of like Tamagotchi Life, but as an RPG.
Oh my God.
It's super weird, and it's getting a port, and that actually is, like, it looks like a decent port. My only thing is, please port over Kid Icarus Uprising. Like,
This looks so goofy.
port over actual 3DS games now. I don't want, like, if we're gonna show that Miitopia can happen, then please fucking do, like, actual good 3DS games, man. Like, come on.
This is a troll.
Kid Icarus deserves his time, bro. I want to be able to play the game without breaking my thumb. Also,
They
oh,
really
yeah.
is just like a troll just porting over Miitopia of all
Everybody
games.
has like weeby RPG.
No,
Fucking.
no, they're fucking, the chat's fucking, they don't know what a Miitopia is. Animal Crossing got like Mario, I got like a Mario update, which looks kind of cool.
Oh yeah.
The warp pipe is a very surprising feature, considering I think this is the first time Animal Crossing has made something where you can actually like transport around the fucking island, which is weird. It's weird it took them this long, and it's not even an Animal Crossing like feature. It's a fucking Mario item that does it. This seems super fucking weird, but I mean, I guess it's really cool. I guess though.
Yeah,
It's nice.
I think the Mario aspects they threw in it are pretty cool, especially if you're still in to Animal Crossing.
Yeah, if you're still playing this game, because I'm
No.
not, but you know.
Those
My-
13 people.
My big sister has been into Animal Crossing ever since she bought it like last year. She's been playing it
Yeah, I know a lot of people
all the
died off of
time,
it.
and I'm just like, I
That is
lost it. I
impressive.
lost
They
it. Like
added
a
a
couple
lot
months
of
in.
items though. There's a lot of this shit though. Yeah, they had like a lot of outfits. Like, there's a lot of Mario shit, so that's kind of cool, I guess. For the
Yeah,
people.
Yeah.
the Mario aspect they threw in is really good because there's a lot of it, and the warp pipe, just that honestly is really cool.
Mhm.
It's late as fuck,
Yeah.
but it's really cool that they added that in.
I still feel like that the game wouldn't have died so fast if they released if all the stuff was with the game when it launched. Like, as people noted, New Leaf had way more fucking things in it at launch than like Horizons has now, even after adding shit. So it's like,
Yeah,
it's very weird that they didn't just wait until all this stuff was put
Yeah.
into the
it's
game.
again another time that feels like Nintendo just threw out a game before
It's trying to
was
fix it with updates.
Yeah, exactly. Just fix and add stuff and fix it as
I'm
you
getting
play it.
tired of this weird pattern with them. It's not fun.
It's happening for like I don't know if it's a few years, but it's been happening a lot recently.
It's happening a lot ever since, like,
Yeah.
I think usually the Switch. They didn't really do it with the Wii U, but ever since the Switch, they've been definitely doing this update shit more. And I'm like, okay, can you just add, like, the new content, though, and not content that feels like it should have been there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, like, even though it's free, and I appreciate that it's free, it's still like, come on, man. Like, I gotta wait for this when I'm already done playing this game. I already don't want to go back.
Yeah. So a
I'm
lot
making
of
the
people are already done with the game, and then you add
Yeah.
stuff, and it's
You
like,
know
well,
how much
now I
shit
gotta go back
you
and
know how
play
much
it.
shit I have to update if I want to play Animal Crossing right now?
Yeah, honestly, the updates have been driving me away from the game, if anything, because I just don't want to go in and be like bombarded with all this new shit.
Fucking scary.
And it's
Also-
like my town's already like done and everything. Like, it would suck.
Anyway, Age of Calamity has an expansion pass, which they glossed over a lot. I was like it wasn't even on the screen long enough for me to read all the shit that was even on there. But yeah,
they just glossed over
if you
that.
purchase it, you get a new weapon for Link and a new costume. Wave 1 is apparently coming out in June with an expanded roster, a newly added weapon types, new challenges in the Royal Ancient Lab, and newly added challenging enemies. And then Wave 2 is coming out in November with new character vignettes, newly added stages, expanded roster, and new battle skills for existing characters, and all of it for $20. So yeah, could be interesting. See what happens with that game. That might make me go back to that. Who knows? Depending on what the DLC adds, the expansion pass adds.
Could be intriguing.
Intriguing. To be fair, look at when the game came out. Yeah, see, but what we're saying is, I feel like even without the funny virus, I feel like Nintendo would still pull that shit with Animal Crossing.
It's not just in the past year. That's why I said specifically like the past few years.
They've been doing it with a lot of games.
I can understand it within the past year because of that, but
Yeah.
it's not just been the past 12 months.
Yeah, it's like they've been doing it for a while. And it's getting dumb. Getting mad at Nintendo.
They probably can just use funny virus as another like
Excuse
to continue doing this.
Fucking no.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now we have the last two big pieces of news of the fucking direct. Skyward Sword is getting a remake. As a sorry, we have no Breath of the Wild 2 news.
Yeah, what? They really.
Yeah, they were like, yeah, I bet you're expecting Breath of the Wild 2 news. Well, we don't have any right now. That's what they said.
He said we'll have some later for you, which definitely tells me that, like I said, I really feel like this game's coming out in 2022 if they don't have any news to tell us right now.
With the Switch Pro, because the Switch Pro is like also something we could talk about.
Yeah, it's like
there's a lot of news released about that, like in the leaker community. At least.
I'm definitely thinking the Switch Pro is not coming out until fucking 2022, or at least Zelda. Switch Pro, everyone keeps saying might be coming out like this summer, so I don't know. But
yeah,
Breath of the Wild 2, I don't think is coming out until 2022.
Yeah, no. They came up and said that and did not give any sort of date.
Yeah,
I already ruled out this year. It's not coming. This year.
Coming out this year. But Skyward Sword looks like it's a decent port. I guess that's fine. It's a game that you can only really play if you had a Wii, so I guess more people can play the game. Or some people are upset because they say Skyward Sword fucking sucks. So now people can make their own opinion of how they feel about Skyward Sword.
Also, if they made it better with the the motion controls.
Oh yeah, true. Joy-Con?
Motion controls for this game specifically, not so hot. But with the Joy-Cons, it could be a lot more accurate and probably make the game a lot more enjoyable.
And if you don't even want to, and if the motion controls still fucking with you, you can use the right analog stick apparently to attack because the game is still very much relied on where you move Link's sword, so you have to use the analog stick.
I don't know how fun that would be, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna try to use the Joy-Cons motionally and see what happens with that. Might be fun. Also, I like those fucking Zelda Joy-Cons they showed. Those look really fucking cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They listed them up like a week or two after the direct happened, and those things sold out literally frame one immediately.
Yeah, probably
frame one.
That. But yeah, that's coming out in July, so that looks like a fun time to play.
Yeah, it is July. That's pretty close, actually.
Yeah. And
God, March.
Now for the final thing that Nintendo showed off. This was we have one final announcement game, and I know a lot of people are upset about this. I'm just very confused, but I kind of understood later. Splatoon 3 is apparently a thing.
Splatoon 3!
Yeah.
I mean, my whole thing about this is, some people are upset saying, like, oh, this isn't a big announcement and stuff, but then I feel like some people forget that Nintendo thinks of Splatoon as a big Nintendo series, so they do think of this as a worthy final thing. My thing about it is it really time for a Splatoon 3?
Yeah, it seems really quick. Like, I was just confused. I was like, cool, Splatoon 3, but like also this fast?
Yeah, I know. I'm on the same page as Monaco with that. 'Cause I like Splatoon 2, but like,
Oh yeah.
even if the game is dead or whatever,
Like, I just bought
that's a good enough
Splatoon 2.
reason.
I just bought Splatoon 2 like a year ago or something, and then also they're still doing Splatfest for Splatoon 2. So it's like, why are you making a Splatoon 3 already? You could have waited a couple years at least.
I do understand. Well, see, the thing is, Splatoon 2 did come out in 2017. It has been 5 years since Splatoon 2, and I understand that's the point everyone's making. Like, well, it's been 5 years. But my point is, it's on the same console as Splatoon 2.
Yeah. It's
So
on
it
the
just
same
feels
console
really
as Splatoon 2.
weird.
That's the biggest, like, weird part
It's
about it.
kind of like
'cause
if we
it's
had
like-
a Smash Bros. Game on the same console as a Smash Bros. Game. It's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like if they made a Smash 6 and they released it on the Switch too.
It's like,
with Smash
it's
Ultimate,
like if
it
Ultimate
would
was
feel
on
weird.
the Wii U. It's like, why the fuck are they... Yeah, it's weird. It's very odd.
I don't know. It's very weird.
It's
And
like...
it doesn't seem like it's that much different either. To be
looking at the gameplay they showed, it very much looked like Splatoon. Like, I don't... It looks like the single player might be different, but to be fair, I feel like all Splatoon's a different single player, so...
I don't know if they should have done. What they could have done is, if the if the single player is going to be different, they could have done
An expansion.
some sort of an expansion pack or a DLC or something, or something. I don't know if this is a good idea. Whatever Overwatch 2 is doing.
Yeah, that's what it looks like, isn't it? It looks like they're doing the exact same thing, and I don't know how I feel about this.
I really don't know if this is a good idea, but that's what it feels like. Is like they could have just had Splatoon 3, where the multiplayer is free, but if you want the single player for gameplay, you pay for that. But either way, you'd get Splatoon 3. Because it looks like, I may be wrong whenever it comes out, the gameplay looks very fucking similar.
It looks like it's just Splatoon, but we've added more guns, which is exactly what Splatoon 2 was.
Yeah.
So it's like, I get... But even then, Splatoon 2 was more of just an excuse for them to release Splatoon on the Switch because they don't want it on a dying console. So...
Yeah.
And that reason is gone.
why they made it.
On the Switch.
Yeah, that reason is now gone, so it kind of leaves Splatoon 3 in this weird, like, area. Galaxy 1 and 2 again, I'm telling you guys. See, but the problem with Galaxy 1 and 2 is they had an excuse. The Wii doesn't know it. The Wii couldn't have DLC.
Yeah. Actually, they couldn't? I could have sworn they
No,
could
the
have.
Wii never had DLC.
Oh,
Could it have, though? Like, was it possible
I don't
to
think
do
so, because no one ever did it.
It was never attempted.
All right,
the-
then.
the
I would have
first
thought
time-
you could because it
The
was
first time
connected to the
DLC
online
was attempted
services.
was the Wii U.
Ah.
This is a
I have
very
really nothing to report for Splatoon. I know nothing about that game.
I mean,
It's fun.
I mean, I played it a bit, but even I'm just going off of just what I've been looking at from the game.
This is a very dumb detail about Splatoon 3, but I do like how the hub looks compared to Splatoon 2.
The hub looks very nice. It looks a lot bigger.
Monarch's like,
And
worth the
it's
new
Splatoon
game. The hub
2.
is nice.
What? No, I'm just...
I
I was
like
joking. It's how excited he got for the hub was funny.
Pornhub?
The hub looks like there's a very tall
That's the hub
buildings and
does
it's a
look.
very big city
Yeah.
compared to the first game.
It looks
compared to
like
both
there
of the
might be
games
a lot
actually.
more stuff in the hub
Yeah.
to go to.
It might be a lot bigger, yeah.
Very non-important detail in the grand aspect of things, but I like that detail.
I like it
All I
too.
gotta say.
I like that.
Stop laughing at us.
I like that I can change my eyes.
It's a very good thing.
I like that Splatoon lets me pick my gender of squid or squid. To the,
Which squid?
to the point that makes me wonder why that option's even there to begin with.
Right.
It's squid. It's squid or octopus. They're different.
Are they?
Yes. There's the Octolings, and then there's
Are
the
they?
Inklings.
Oh, they're letting you choose between an Octoling and an Inkling? Oh, okay.
Yes. It's the male Octolings, and then the female and there's male and female Octolings and Inklings.
No, letting you choose
together.
your race. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was a gender option.
Hey,
It's a
you
race
fun
option.
No.
Okay.
Those are Octolings.
Those are race options. Okay, I got them confused with gender options.
Hey, you-
Which I'm kind of happy about, considering Splatoon 2. Splatoon 1 you couldn't play as Octolings. Splatoon 2 you had to pay to play as
The
Octolings, but in
DLC.
this you can just play them as them for free.
Bro,
now.
but Monica, we guys forgot about the biggest addition to Splatoon 3. Little Buddy.
Oh my god!
It's Little
I
Buddy's
forgot about
turn.
Little Buddy!
It's Little Buddy.
I love Little Buddy.
Alright, never mind. The game's worth it.
It's worth it for Little Buddy.
It's worth it for Little Buddy.
Little Buddy
Oh.
for Smash. Okay, but I think that is it with the Nintendo Direct. Overall, that's my overall opinion on the Nintendo Direct. It was fine, in my opinion. A lot of people were upset about it, but I feel like that's because people were expecting Nintendo to live up to the
Yeah.
hype
Yeah.
of how long it's been. But
A
it's
lot
It
of
like,
is
people
one
were
of those
hyping it up for
things.
so long.
but I feel like
Like,
people shouldn't have done that.
Something like that.
God, give Nintendo
Mhm.
fans a
Yeah,
like,
I was honestly, I was kind of expecting a bit more, and then they just kind of like
But I feel like
it
we
was kind of a
shouldn't
little
have.
disappointing.
We probably shouldn't
Yeah,
have.
I know,
considering
I
it's
know,
like,
yeah, I
It was
know.
just they couldn't tell us anything, so it's like. For an
Yeah.
average direct, it was still
Direct.
decently average. I still feel like they had a lot of games that I felt were interesting. It was better than those dumbass partner showcases with the fucking WWE game. Fucking John Cena looking ass.
My God. Yeah, it just. Yeah, I was one of those people also that was like expecting. I was fully one of those people that was expecting something large, and then as soon as it
Yeah.
ended, I was like, "Well, that was normal."
Yeah. Because I was like,
Yeah.
because overall, if we really think about it in the grand scheme of things, we got a Smash reveal, we got Age of Calamity DLC, Skyward Sword port, No More Heroes 3 got some news. I think they even got a release date, if I thought. Did they? Yeah, they got a release date. No More Heroes 3 got a release date. Fucking in Splatoon and a game reveal. In a way, it was a decent amount of stuff, honestly.
Yeah.
It wasn't terrible.
It
And we got a new
actually
Mario
was,
game.
yeah.
Oh
New
yeah,
Mario
yeah.
sports game. So it's like it wasn't terrible.
100% just overshadowed by how long it's been.
How long
since
it's
we had-
been? Exactly. Definitely what it was.
oh my goodness.
But yeah, I think before we fully go to the ending, we have one. Thank you, Gitfixter, for the gift sub, and we have one final sponsor from the Zcast sponsored ad. This podcast was filmed live at twitch.tv/afrozero, where you can watch DDLC mod streams every weekend. Plus, the gameplay quality is much better than some Minecraft streamers. In
Oh my
quotations.
God.
So join us at twitch.tv/afrozero. Thank you for listening to the Zcast. Thank you, sponsored ad that I am no way affiliated with. You scare me. But yeah, I guess now is the appropriate time for us to end this. This was way longer than I thought it would be. I did not think we spend an hour on Smash Bros, but that's good, I guess. It was kind of
You
hard to look
should have
for
expected
topics.
that.
Yeah, it was kind of hard to look for topics, honestly. So I'm kind of glad we spent that long on Smash Bros. It made this way fucking easier.
Yeah.
But yeah, as I say, it made all this shit way easier. But yeah, the next episode of the Zcast, like I said, usually these just kind of go by when news happens, and I think we have enough news to talk about. Then I'm like, sure, let's do a Zcast.
Zcast moment.
This is looking like a Zcast
Cast
moment.
moment.
That's what it turns into, a Zcast moment. But yeah,
Mhm.
that is it. I hope you all enjoyed. This has been Zero. Peace.
Bye-bye.
I'm a